this beast.
Game, record, and stream without compromise on Intel Core i7.
Are you going to dominate the game?
Going to change towards Bustle. It's a double kill for Blizzard while Paddling is on the run. Signify on the cusp of gaining victory here. Trying to get the bomb down. Much no idea. Somebody to find an ace. He's going to find a kill and get the second one as well.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the ESL India Premiership Winter Season Phase 2. I'm your host, Angela, and this event is brought to you by Omen by HP's Arpan, BenQ, HyperX, and Tel, and organized by Nordwind Gaming. Today, we are going to have a lot of great games lined up for you folks. We're going to have Clash Royale, Dota 2, and Counter-Strike, and Clash Royale today. We're going to have Sushil go up against Arpan. Now, Sushil and Arpan have played each other quite a few times in the ESL India Premiership and have been in the Masters League also for quite a while. Arpan is the winner of the summer season of the ESL India Premiership 2017. Meanwhile, Sushil is doing pretty well for himself and has been able to keep his position pretty consistent in the Masters League of the Clash Royale of ESL India Premiership. Today we're going to have even Counter-Strike happening after this and Dota, so let's head into game 1 of today and I will see you all right after that.
I don't know where it is. I can't find it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live with day 4 of Clash Royale in the Omen by HP ESL India Premiership 27 Winter November season. Today we are gonna be having Abhi versus Arpan. Abhi comes out strong with an Ice Spirit, will connect with the tower. Ice Spirit and Ice Column. Right in the fields of the winter. Winter is indeed here. A crossbow comes out. Will be able to connect. No, gets distracted by the Hog Rider. The Hog Rider will keep on hitting at the crossbow. Quick zap takes down the bats, but there's the push coming in. One hit. Haha. That's the thing at the competition. These guys are at currently managing to hit, even managing to land a single hit at one of the towers is like, oh yeah, it's a big deal. More ice. Nice cuts, nice. A poison comes out, slowing down the ice column, taking some health of the ice spirit, but it survives. Will keep on slowing, but the zap comes in and takes down the ice wizard. The hog is going for the left tower, doesn't connect. Nice timing of the tornado. Come on, man, don't give up. The game just started. Arpan is our grand champion both seasons, summer season as well as the fall season. Very close game. First defeated Accurate at the summer season finale, then defeated Marinmo Ilako. Big deal. Poison comes out. Ice Wizard is slowing down the Hog Rider. Our Tornado comes in, pulls the Hog off the target. But still the Hog Rider manages to land one hit. Another crossbow comes out. And Abhi has rotated to the Hog Rider again. The Hog Rider, the Hog cycle meta, that's something which is in everybody's using right now. Quickly rotate that Hog Rider. That Hog Rider will take your tower down before he can counter. $11 seconds left on the clock. Double leg zip. Arpan surprisingly hasn't been able to do much damage to Abhi's tower. Yet this game, Clash Royale, anything can happen. Another tornado comes in, will distract the Hog Rider. The log is able to connect. Gets one hit. Gets two hit. And lands the third. This is the game. 1-0 in Abhi's favor. Arpan won our first phase as well. He defeated every single opponent, had 7 victories, but doesn't feel like he's living up to his name in the second phase. He loses a round against Sushil. What do you think will happen? I'm not able to read the chat, but I'm sure you guys are excited, as excited as I am. We'll slowly soon get into the second game. Coming out with the regular chat emojis, emotes. Has both of the players rotated their playing different. Arpan has come out with the 3 Musketeer Hog Rider combo. Is building up. The Musketeer has his, and on the Musketeer, Hog Rider comes in. Push coming down the left. Will be able to connect. There's one. Lands 2 hit. Was going to hit. Land the third one. The Night Vision. You really need to handle that Night. When you use it, when you use it along with the tank, and if it's able to reach that tower, the bats will take down that tower. A quick zap or even a poison spell, something that you really need to have your deck when you're countering the knight. Arpan had the zap and he was able to take it down. Lock takes down the goblins. There's the Mega Minion. The giant going for the tower, uncontested. Lot of damage. Arpan's tower is at 600. 4-7. Trouble at little chat. The goblin guy. Zap. The combo of 3 spear goblins. The combo of 2 spear goblins at the normal goblins. Always a good idea. This. Poison gets popped. Needs to put in some support. Musketeers survive. But the lock comes in and but there's a push coming. Hog Rider's going for the tower. Lands gets stopped when it was going for the tower, but the Musketeer is still alive. The Electrozer is trying to get some damage off, but Hog Rider, a quick rotation, another comes in, lands one hit, brings the tower down to 217 health. An even game right now. Another Hog Rider comes in. Arpan is quickly rotated. Even though he has a 9 Musketeer, a 9 Elixir Musketeer, 3 Musketeer combo, like he's able to rotate to the Hog Rider. That's what you gain. How quickly are you able to adapt? Another Hog Rider. But lasts only one hit. A quick log takes down the goblin gang, but the giant is still going for the tower. The minions will hold him off for a while. Ice Golem comes as a distraction, but there is nothing really that Arpan can do right now. This tower looks trouble. Yeah, that's the game. Abhi 2-0. It's a pleasure to see people grow in the league. Abhi, who just joined us in the winter season, he joined us late in the fall season, still in the Masters, in the second phase of the winter season, might be coming for Delhi LAN event. It's a pleasure to see him progress in front of a tough opponent like Up, who's been playing the game since the game's release. This is a best of 5 matchup. Sushil Abhi currently leads 2-0. You're beautiful, not drunk. Ah. Third game. Both of the players have rotated the decks. We see something new strategies. The Mega Knight and the Mine. A mirror spell. That's something you don't really see frequently. The balloon will be able to connect one hit, lot of damage. Nice. Two Night Witches together. Damn. If they are able to reach that, you can say GG. Giant gets dropped. Something's really happened to Open. He's not really in the right state. The tower is gonna roll down. You can't really compete against the minion hold when it's reached your tower, and that too if you have a support like Giant backing it up. Bats will be able to take down the Giant. Arpan looks in a lot of trouble. fireball will take down the bats. No support. Denies that damage of Abhi. Of the funnels. I was trying to remember the name because I haven't played with this card in a long time. Now we have the Mega Knight. The arrows will take down the minions, but the Mega Knight is still there. He's still going at the giant. Arpan is desperately trying to do something. 2 Mega Knights, damn. Lot of HP, right? Arrows coming again. Took down the little Yumin. But Abhi has the ball, lands it perfectly. Yeah, he played indeed. 2-0 the score. Is that was best of 5 match. We just to defeat our grand champion 3-0 and takes 3 points of this amazing game that we saw here. This was the ESL Omen by HP ESL India Premiership, brought to you by HyperX, Zawi, Intel, and brought to you by Nordwind Gaming, which is us. It was a pleasure casting for you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next game. Till then, goodbye.
Alright, thank you Rishabh for that amazing cast of Clash Royale, and Sushil scoring that victory for himself 3-0 against Arpan. That is a very, very strong, confident win for him, because Arpan is right now on the top of the leaderboard. On phase 1, he's out on the top. He is also the winner of the Summer Scene Finale. So Sushil doing really great for himself. Don't go anywhere guys, we've got a lot more games lined up for you all, and I'll just see you all really shortly.
Turn around 3 times. Start shooting.
Exclusive black equalizer brightens dark scenes without overexposing bright areas. Use the S switch to quickly access the setting and switch between save modes. personalized.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the ESL India Premiership Winter Season Phase 2. I'm your host, Angela, and this event is brought to you by Omen, by HP, Zari, by BenQ, HyperX, and Tel, and organized by Nodbin Gaming. Coming up next, we have Counter-Strike. We're going to have Trademark Gaming going up against Zegg Gaming. Now, Zegg Esports is from Sri Lanka. They're from our neighboring countries, and they're one of the top teams from there. Zegg did take part in the ASUS ROG Masters 2017, where they placed themselves third. They also took part in the ESL India Premiership subsequently in the Starter Cup and were able to perform really well over there, which made them come into the Challenger League. In the Challenger League, they were pretty dominant. By the end of the season, they landed themselves on the top position, giving them a slot into the Masters League. In the Phase 2, this is their first game for today, and it's going to be against Trademark Gaming, who are also the winners of the Taiwan Excellence Gaming Cup. They are also pretty well known in the Indian esports fraternity. This game is going to be casted by Blair from the So Strong Studio, so let's head into it, and I will see you all right after that.
You know when you go for a concert or when you go for a vacation and then you come back and you feel the blues coming in, you feel a little down, a little depressed. Sundays are kind of like that. Sundays are a little depressing for me because you know the weekend's done and dusted. You're going to be facing the full brunt of the of the remainder of the week. So here we are, Sunday evening. But what else to make the pain a little bit more easier to tolerate? That's some great Counter-Strike action. It's going to be TMG, Trademark Gaming, facing off against Zegg Esports. And Zegg Esports looking like they're going to be going for this inner play. Pasha style, wide shoulder peeking, spots out Roach, takes a shot, tries to go for a second peek, and he's going to fall back from this. I've seen him get a pretty nifty ace from his position, but he's going to be spotted up. And a nice one-tap. He can just fall back here, and he's got the bomb down right at his feet. And they need to get this down, but Moon, he's coming in, and they are pushing in. Petrichor tapping away, but he doesn't get the kill. Yes, he does in the end. Now it's a 2v2, as Formless has been taken down, and Outlaw's going to find AKS leaving it all on Petri in a 1v2, and Outlaw picking up a huge triple kill. That round looked done and dusted when the bomb was dropped, but Formless, he needed to stay alive there. Instead, he gets taken down Outlaw with a massive triple kill, picking up the round for his team. A little sloppy there from TMG primarily. They had the advantage there, but then just pushed in, looking for the close range fights, and then getting punished, getting smacked down on the ground by those Glocks. Force is going to come in, of course. TMG, Moon, Pasha Sahil, Formless, Ux, Petrichor, and or Petrichor, as people like to call him when he plays Pugs with me. And then we have Zegg Esports with Outlaw, Roach, Sami, Captain Zolo, and Defiance. AK Galil, 3 umps, decent sum of utility, as they are feeling it out. Petri with a 5.7, kind of longish range there with that gun. Not too sure how effective that's going to be. We have Pasha Sahil playing close up towards Sandwich, and Moon with the Deeg. You can see Zegg, they're taking a sweet time here. Not really giving away much. Captain Zolo walking around with the decoy. A little risky. If the CTs opt to push out late towards Ivy, he's done for. But luckily for him, no aggression. A very default-ish hold coming out from TMG. Zegg. It looks like they're gathering up for this play here. They've literally not got any information whatsoever. Flash gonna pop towards Pop Dog. Pop towards Pop Dog, and instead he's gonna blind his teammate. Missing the flash, but luckily for him, no one is gonna fall. Now Petri hugging towards E-Box. 30 seconds. They are making things a little rough for them. Smoke's going to dissipate any moment right now, and Petri's going to need backup real quickly. Moon's arrived, and Petri is going to see action. The 5-7 goes to work. He finds one, looking for more, needs to stay alive here, and he's looking for the second kill, which he won't find. But look at the sneaky flank coming in from Pasha Sahil. He could just catch him off guard. Sees that goes to work, and he gets the kill, but he takes so much damage as well. Now it's all under form. It's going to come out from Pop Dog. Can prevent the bomb from getting planted. No, he can't, and he's going to be destroyed by Roach. The Defiance picks up Pasha Sahil. So it looked a little worrisome there. To be honest, for Zegg Esports, they just had like what 10 seconds remaining at the end there, but they got the bomb down. They managed to get the kills in TMG. Well, it's going to be eco territory here, full eco USPs. And they know this. See them maxed out on outline this time around. Not going to waste any time. Fast play towards outer. Waiting for the flashbangs to land. There's a nice flash there, but Outlaw, okay, he gets picked up. But Pasha Sahil in the meantime with the USP, he can actually get his kill on the Sami. That could be huge, but Roach will deny him. And now AKS with a P250. Can't be caught looking the wrong way, and Captain Zola will get the kill. They've got all informed, this USP in hand. He could get a kill on the Sami, but this looks like a lost cause. And Zegg will get to 3 rounds, and this Formless pulls off something truly, truly insane. Get Sami. Dings Captain Zolo as well, Formless, but not able to get the kill. Zolo will recover, picking up a double for himself alongside Defiance, and that's going to be Zegg Esports. Again, losing a couple of players, but I don't think we're too worried about it. Just the MAC-10 and a couple of UMPs lost, I believe. So the AK is going to come up. The AWP out in the hands of Defiance. For TMG, however, there will be no big green guns. It's going to be rifles all around. They're looking to SU armor, utility, just to go for the rifle buys on. This is something I'm not a big fan of, especially on CD side of train. You want to have those incendiaries, you want to have the nades and whatnot, but just 4 flashbangs, 4 smokes, an incendiary, and 1 kit in the hands of Petrichor. That's about it. So they're going to have to go for some contact plays here. They have an aggressive hold, Petri and AKS, and AKS going to take the duel. He's going to find one, looking for the second kill, but the trade will come in. Petrichor not able to avenge his fallen teammate, so the man advantage getting neutralized almost immediately. And Petri, he's just walking in the smoke. He has his crotch in the butt of Sami, but he does not know this. He's walked in, and Sami is going to get himself a free kill. I'm not too sure what Petrichor was thinking there. I am not sure at all. There's Moon trying to get something going. Still a 3v3. Defiance. Gonna walk out, spots out Moon, but won't be able to get on top. Moon will turn around and drop back to safety of terra firma. Flashbang up high. Moon is gonna take the peek. Doesn't quite land any shots though. Still a 3v3. The rotation is coming in from Formless. Moon goes with a spray, and he is somehow going to survive. Defiance not able to get the kill in. Moon trapped in the corner. The flames aren't going to spread though, but he's trapped, and Sami's might be looking the wrong way. Yes, he is, but he still manages to recover, and Moon picking up 2 quick kills. How did he even survive that? And what were Outlaw and Sami doing? They knew he was there, and yet they just went looking the direction. Oh, that's got to be a little gutting. As TMG, they get the first round on board. A little scrappy, but I don't think they're going to be questioning it. They managed to win the round. For Zegg, though, they'll have more than enough money to go for a pretty decent buy. Moon, the hero of the previous round, looking for a contact play. TMG not really using up any utility early on. They don't have that much to speak of. And Captain Zolo trying to be cheeky, getting immediately taken down to 7 points of health. In the meantime, AKS with the wait. What? AKS sucks with the AWP. This is something you don't see that often. Usually he'll be giving that up. He'll be giving that up over to Pasha Sahil, but he gets the kill. Staring at Moon, asking for the boost, and Ux opping in an official match is something which is a little surprising for me. I haven't seen him do this that often. Not even in pugs or scrims for that matter. I'm a little surprised he's not giving the departure Sahil. Maybe it was a spawn-based play. It was a spawn-based play. That's why he got the opening pick. A spawn-based kill that he got earlier. Zegg Esports now a man down and Captain Zolo internally hemorrhaging, debating what to do. They have a very distinct lack of. I mean, they don't seem to really go and try and get map control. They just get control of White Halls and then try to work from there as they drop down towards Pop Dog. The flashbang is going to be perfect from Petrichor, and that's going to delay them a couple more seconds, and they will have to make haste at Petri. Just using that. That's a great angle, right? It's just a great angle. They can't spot him. They can just see his head. And just floating around here. All they need to do is tag him from behind, and he's going to get the kill onto Defiance. This knows another player pushing up, and Moon on the bomb site. He can just do whatever he wants from here. One man remains. Captain Zolo trying to get the bomb down in the smoke, and Moon knows his drops down, sprays into the smoke, gets the kill. And will they stick with the dual op? Nope. They're going to be sticking just with a single op, which I should be tossing over to Pasha Sahil unless I'm very much mistaken, or have they switched up roles? I'm curious. Looks like they're going to be sticking around with the op. Full eco. And it's a train towards in a bomb site where Formless is waiting to shoot him up with an M4 as he finds one, repositions himself. Quite smart, finds two, looking for more, won't get more than two though. They picked up the M4 as well, and Moon not able to get the kill, but the USB comes out and he's gonna pick up three. Pretty nice shutdown. They do lose one player, but I don't think they're gonna be too worried about it. Pretty good anti-eco coming out from TMG. Zegg now with the buy once more. They still haven't really tried to exert any dominance in the map so far. They haven't really gone for IV control, for example, or tried to get Brown Hall's control. And a faster play towards outer. This is an interesting switch up. Pasha Sahil should be careful. They have no eyes, but it is going to be Petrichor who's going to mow them down, but not before Outlaw Roach get a couple of kills, and he's burning alive. He's going to be pushed out, and Defiance is there to rip his head clean off his shoulder. But AKS with the op decapitates Defiance as well. And now it's a 2v2, Formless and AKS. Ox expecting someone to come from above. There's a tiny little gap there. The smoke is a giveaway. They're going to flash out. Bomb yet to get planted. Double flash. Not going to blind anyone. Sami. Very, very risky play from him there. The bomb's going to get planted. Formless is sneaking in from all 1.6. Roach is in a good spot as well. Nate's going to sail up. That's a giveaway. But I don't think they know. But now they do. It's Formless. He's checking out the angles. He's the one with the rifle. He's the one who's got to go for the duels, and he's not checking that corner. Molotov is going to be pushing out the player, and he's going to spot out Sami, but Roach in the flames. He gets a kill, and Ox with a great shot. He spots out the bomb. He's going to tap it, and Sami just teasing AKS. AKS not really known for his opping skills. He knows the player right above him. Can he land a shot? He spots him out, and he lands a shot, and AKS. Does he have the time? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. It's taken too long, and that is going to be the round. Is it just me? Was the timer? It seemed really, really quick there. Huh. For Zegg, crucial round. Fast play working out. They're going to go for it again, but this time AK gets destroyed, dispatched by Outlaw, but they're going to line up for Pasha Sahil, who finds two real quickly, switches over to the AWP as well, but he doesn't know he's getting taken off from behind, and that is going to be Captain Zolo sneaking in, getting the kill. It's all in Formless here in a 1v2. He's going to be walking around the bomb train to know where he is. He's going to go for the spray, but Defiance will find him. That's a crucial round for Zegg, because that is going to break the economy. That's going to break the money for TMG, but Ox just buying straight in. The force buy. Not a big fan of this. And go for it. Posture yourself with a scout. Heavy presence towards outer. Let's see Moon pushed up deep as Outlaw's going to find Ox. Moon trying to go for the trade, but he spots 2 players out. This is not good for him, but Petrichor does get the kill. But Outlaw and Defiance with the trades. 3v4, but look at the health. Look at the health on the Zegg. Captain Zola finds passes out. That's a crucial kill. And Formless, he's managed to sneak his way in. As Petri is getting hunted down, and I'm not too sure what Captain Zola was thinking there, but he gets taken down, and Formless sneaking out from Pop Dog, gets a kill on the Roach. Now it's a 2v2, and he's going to fall back. Outlaw and Defiance, he spots out a player, and Formless being very smart here, falling back immediately, not looking to take the fight. There's no need for him to take the fight. They need to make their way towards the site. And Petri, he's not relinquishing any control whatsoever. I'm not really sure if he heard that scope in from Defiance. Defiance, they're making a lot of noise. Flash popping out. Petri, the lone line of defense. Bear in mind, they are wrapping up from Ivy. And at one point, Petri's got to be cognizant of the fact that his back is not covered. 22 seconds. Will they spot Petrichor is a question. Outlaw on 7 HP, Defiance and 13, a combine of 20 points of health. Petri still looking the wrong way, and it's going to be Petri. He's going to get the kill. Defiance now, he's got a lot of work to do. He doesn't know where they are. He's going to try to get the bomb down in the smoke, which he should be able to do so, but he's so low, and for him to survive this round, it's going to require a miracle. He's got the op train onto Formless, misses the shot though. He's looking the wrong way, and he should get taken down. Formless with a bullet to the side of the skull. Gets the kill as TMG get to round number 4. A huge round considering it was a forced buy. It's a very risky investment as well. Or relatively losses round would have been in eco territory for them, and that would have enabled Zegg to get to 7 rounds. 7-3 would have been the score, but it is going to be 4-5. Have they managed to break the money? Because they can go for a 4C buy here, but instead, better sense will prevail. It's going to be pistols and armor. Or maybe, yeah, a light buy. Defiance is gone. He had enough cash, so he's gone for an AK armor buy, the rest of them pistols and armor. So they should have a little bit of, you know, leftover cash to work with. So $2,000 in 3 players, $1,500 on Outlaw, and $1,000 on Defiance. They're going to get $1,900 next round, so that's enough for an AK armor. And maybe, you know, a flashbang or a smoke. Fast play towards in a Roach, just running in. Molotov's going to be tossing. That's a great Molotov. That is a great Molotov. Keeping them at bay. Second Molotov towards the side. I'm not too sure why they went for that, because Moon has pushed up and he knows there's no one there. I'm not too sure why Ux expended that Molotov. A little bit of miscomms perhaps. And Petri still floating around towards Sandwich. As AKS is going to get a kill. And Petri spots out 1, spots out 2, goes for the spray. Oh, that is an abysmal spray. He still manages to get the kill though, but he will not survive. Outlaw will find him. That's a naked picked up at Ox. There's no stopping this man. Is still going for it. He's going to find 2. Haja Sihel should be careful. Can get taken down here. Player very close by, but Ox will come to his rescue. Gets the kill. Taking up a triple. Formless with a frag for himself as well as Zegg. Well, they can go for the buy, but it's going to be a very light buy. Have to go for it. The scores are tied though. 5-all. Still anyone's game. And 5 rounds on the T side. Not too shabby at all. That's something they can work with. Outlaw. Getting the kill. This is looking iffy here. What is even going on? They are getting destroyed by Petrichor and Ox holding the line. Petric has taken down Ox, still alive. But this pistol train completely wrecking whatever hold TMG were trying to set up. And Roach with a sneaky position gets the frag. It's all informed as this is a round that TMG had no business losing, but they will lose it. And not only do they lose a round, pretty much a full eco there. Just pistols and armor. They give away 3 guns. That is sloppy stuff. Very sloppy stuff from TMG, and Zegg Esports are going to punish them for it. And now TMG getting kicked nuts. A round they had no business losing. And Zegg Esports, they should know that this money's pretty low. Ox is going to be making contact, but Roach is ready and waiting for him. Moon does reply back with a 5-7 of his. Petri with the USB gets a kill. Moon finds another one as well. Now 2 players remaining in 2v4. They are clustered, trapped inside, and it is going to be 1 man alive. Captain Zolo, 1 man against the world, and Formless will put him out of his misery. And TMG, they punch Zegg Esports back in the as well with not even a full spy, just pistols and some light armor. Pretty much is a very similar buy to what Zegg Esports have, and they're like, well, if you can do it, so can we. A very scrappy game so far. I'm a little surprised why Zegg would run out smoke and pop dog. There was absolutely no need to go for that. There was no need to go for that. Like when the CDs have pistols, the only chance, the only golden opportunity they'll have to kill you is if you're completely blinded or if you're in a smoke, walking out of a smoke completely blind. And he literally handed that round to TMG on a silver platter. Should never have happened. But there we go. Pasha finds Captain Zolo. Nice cross-driving setup here. Molotov to force out Sami, and Outlaw has to take the fight. He will find one, but Petri with the trade, ensuring that a man advantage is retained by his team. Roach being sneaky, as much as sneak his way out. But Petri is ready and waiting. Trade does come in from Sami, and Ox caught off guard there. That was actually an intended bait, so to speak. Pasha does get a trade, but now Sami all by his lonesome. 1v2. The bomb's far away as well. He's got time. Time is his friend at the moment. But he's got a lot of work to do, and Formless has already walked up. He's got himself in a good position. So all Pasha has to do, and I like what Pasha is doing here. They're playing retake. The only entry point right now for Sami is to make his way from all 1.6 towards CD spawn, but 30 seconds, he's got to hurry up. And the bomb is far away. The round's pretty much lost here. And he's just going to hold on to the AWP. He's trying to bunny hop around. But yeah, round is lost. And I really liked what Pasha and Formless did there. They didn't overextend. And I know it's very fundamental. This is very basic of Counter-Strike. 1v2, don't give them 2 separate 1v1s. But I've seen many of these teams time and time again fall for that trap, just going in for the kill. So round will go the way of TMG. Money is broken for Zegg. We should be seeing an eco coming out from them because it is going to be the 3rd round loss bonus. It's going to be $2,400. That's quite sufficient to go for the buy. But right now, we should be seeing an eco here. Sami, no bonus money. The op handed over to Defiance as he'd be looking. The team will be looking towards him to get a pick here. TMG with aggressive outer hole. This is something which I really enjoy watching on a CD side, is when teams go for an aggressive outer setup. But what's happening with Zegg are they're not really taking advantage of that. When the CDs have an aggressive outer side setup, there are ways, like wall of smokes, a couple of pop flashes, use the Molotovs, push out, get the kills, get the trades, make it a 3v3 or a 2v2 or whatnot, and then go for the play. They're not really taking advantage of it. They know that it's an aggressive hole, but they keep walking out 1 by 1, or even worse, they walk out. They walk out in a very lemming-like fashion. They just, through smokes and stuff, which is just horrendous. However, Outlaw trying to get the initial pick, not finding it. Sorry, not Outlaw. I think that was Defiance. My bad. And Outlaw will be spotted out. He gets a dink on Ox, but he gets taken out immediately. Now it's going to be the interplay coming in, and there is a player watching. There's going to be Formless who gets a kill. Smoke's going to pop. The 2 players waiting though at Ox, and they're going to line up for him. Finds, well, Sami gets the kill on the Roach. It's EK there. That's quite unfortunate, but TMG, they get to 8 rounds. For Zegg Esports, they're going to go for the bye, as they would be looking to at least get to 8 rounds as they go into the second half. 8 rounds? Sorry, if they get to 7 rounds. And 7 rounds, to be honest, is something that's won't be too shabby. 7 to 8 is a very solid scoreline if you start on the T side, especially on a map like Train. Jasal, burning player alive. Sami's gonna run out, and they run out through the flames. I don't even understand why they do this. Zegg Esports, they need to slow things down a little bit. I mean, I think it's like 3 or 4 rounds I've seen them just running out through through smokes at least, and pretending that they're, I don't know, like. I don't know. Like, I don't know why we just forced the matter there. Contact plays are fine, but if you know the CD side have a lot of utility, just draw it out, right? Draw it out a little bit. Let them use their incendiaries, let them use their nades and counter flashes and whatnot, and then go for a fast play, fine. But that was curious indeed. Second half, going live without much of a delay. Both the teams in armor and pistols, no utility whatsoever, anyone apart from a decoy in the hands of Captain Zolo. And Outlaw's going to open things up, but a fast push towards Ivy is taking place, and Outlaw's aware of this. He's got to hold the line, tapping away. Great shot, finds 2, finds 3. Completely, utterly demolishing everyone. He's looking for the ace as well. He should be asking his teammates, give me the ace. And Defiance will deny him. But Outlaw, with a massive 4K with a USP, taking hits, asking no questions as they win the pistol round. In a very convincing fashion. That won both the pistol rounds, in fact. And of course, TMG will go for the trademark force buy. TMG are my favorite bunch of trolls. They're like, they have some very capable players in this team, but they just don't take it seriously. They're just like, you know, I speak to Ox. So for those of you who might not know, Ox and Petrichor, they both work in So Strong, where I work as well. So every time I see them play, I'll be like, what the hell were you guys doing yesterday? What the hell was those, were those buys? And they'll be like, really think we care. I'm like, alright, that's fair enough. Pasha Sahil, in the meantime, will put a bullet through the noggin of Outlaw. That's the opening kill. Zolo replying back, doing a bit of damage onto Ox, but he's very low as well. As they are forced to relinquish a lot of map control, and this is smart. This is smart from TMG, making the presence felt towards Ivy, falling all the way back. Although, the players at Brownholds are falling back as well. Might be looking for an outer hit here, which looks like the play. They have no utility to work with, bear in mind. There's Tech9, CZs, and the sole UMP in the hands of Pasha Sahil, who would be looking to make his way out from T-Mains. They still have 2 players playing up close. 27 seconds. If they got to go for a play, they got to go for it now. And it's going to be the outer fake by the looks of it. It is indeed, as Form is going to come charging in. He's going to check towards Spindles. I don't think he is. No, he won't. Sami's going to get the kill. And that is going to be the tell for them to make the way towards the outer yard. And that's going to be... Can work up, but Zola needs to get the kill. He's going to get the dink onto Moon, but they won't get the kill. And the bomb's going to get planted. And now things are going to look a little interesting here. Pachsal pushed up. He's in a good spot here with the UMP. The rest of his teammates very low indeed. Petri's got a Tech9. Petri and Pasha have a lot of work to do as Zegg Esports come swarming around. Pasha Sal is going to go for the spray, but it's going to completely whiff it. Petri's going to get taken down. There's just 2 players remaining, and they're both so very low. But Ox with a beautiful love tap on the Defiance, and Moon will miss a spray, and he will be taken down. Both players getting taken down. And look at the health. Look at how low Zegg Esports were. But they will get the defuse in time. That was pretty close, but they do survive. A huge scare there. If one more kill had gone the way of TMG, Zegg Esports would have been broken right there. However, they survive. They get to 8 rounds. 1 more round remaining to tie it up. And for TMG, force by not working out, getting a couple of kills, getting the bomb down. Yeah, I think they're going to be feeling too depressed or too sad about that. If you see a few pistols coming out again, looking to probably get the bomb down the second time around. It's TMG. Just come barreling in. Sami finds a double kill. He finds 3. Passes out with a deke. Not able to get lucky this time around, but the bomb will not get planted. Sami with a shank in the back. As AKS gets taken down. He almost got it down, but no money for TMG. And a solid flawless round for its sake. And get a little bit extra money as well. Sami with a knife kill. Padding his wallet as the buy comes in from TMG, but the scores are tied right now. 9-all. Nate selling from Captain Zolo, but Formless is pushed in. Will he make his escape? Yes, he does. As Roach and Defiance with quick 2 trades, and Formless needs to calm down a bit there. Almost rattling off bullets towards his teammates, and Defiance pushes in. The timing is pristine, and he finds 3 kills. Defiance just running around, getting killed at will. 4 frags for him. As Zegg Esports are back in the lead once more. Full eco for TMG. Spread out thin, probably looking to gather some information and try and figure out what's happening. Petrick will do better. He'll actually pick up a kill onto Roach. Ux finds another frag as well. What is even going on? He picks up an AK-47, but Captain Zolo with immediate trade. And now it's a 3v3. Things looking a little interesting, but Moon will be found by Sami. As Pasha Sal with the Deagle trying to be cheeky, but Defiance will find him before he gets to try and wreak more havoc. As Formless is going to be alone now. Not much you can do at this point. Just try and get the bomb down, but that looks unlikely. Defiance holding the line, spots at Formless. Formless going for the fight, but he will lose a duel against an automat Kalashnikov. 1947, 9-11. The score as TMG's buy is going to come out again. Will we see an op is the question. I wouldn't be surprised though. If Petrick can buy an op and drop it over to Pasha Sahil, he can create some openings. Boss play, and Roach completely whiffing all his bullets. I think his vision was obscured by the smoke, maybe a little bit. I don't know, but he lost the duel. They shouldn't have lost the duel. That was his for the taking. It's completely, utterly wrecked by Moon. Flash from Captain Zolo, but Outlaws nowhere close by to take advantage of it. TMG already making the way. Defiance here's a couple of shots, but he doesn't know where he's getting shot from. AKS picks up another frag. There's still one more player. Captain Zolo needs to go big here, and he will. Well, he picks up 1 kill at least, but he needs to stay alive for as long as possible. But he's caught looking the wrong way by AKS, and just 1 man remains. It's going to be Sami against the world. 1v4. It's all about timing. He's going to peek around the corner, spots out Petrichor, gets the kill, sprays through the smoke. They know exactly where he is now. It's Formless. Incendiary and a smoke. And Sami, is he fancying this? They have money. They have a lot of money. So any kills he gets right now can definitely hurt the economy for TMG. Formless, he spotted out, and he's not looking to take the fight. And to be honest, it's not worth it. Even if they get the kill onto Sami, Zegg Esports, they have so much money to buy up that's not really going to create a dent in their economy. On the other hand, with TMG, if any one of these players die, that means probably a Galil, or if they go for an AK buy, they're not going to have any utility. So the smart thing would be not to take the fight, which looks like that's going to be the play. They'll be falling back. And playing it safe, as the round will go the way of TMG. Pretty close game so far. See the AWP, the big green gun in the hands of Defiance, who has been kind of on point all day. 19 frags for him, top fragging for his team, although not much separating him from the rest of his team, like 5 or 6 frags. Apart from Captain Zolo, who he had some impact frags, but quite everyone in double digits for both teams. A very similar scoreline if you look at the players, like Petri 21 kills, 19 with Defiance, and the rest of the players very similar, 15, 13, 12, 11, thereabouts. So even the fragging department, both the teams looking very, very matched, so to speak. Heavy presence from Zegg towards the outer yard. 4 players. Defiance playing way at the back. This is an old position. In the older version of this game, in 1.6, where the AWP used to be set up there, where Defiance was earlier, where the bomb set was right there. But now it's going to be in a hit, and Sami and Defiance. How's it going to pop? Smoke. That's going to be a giveaway. If they go for it, they haven't tossed it out yet. Here comes the Molotov. The Molotov is good from Sami, but it's not fast enough. But Defiance is going to get the kill. Moon running and gunning. Gets a frag on Sami, although he's so very low. Partial finds Outlaw in the meantime. And oh no, Defiance misses the shot. He's going to re-peek out, misses him again. But Roach is there to get the kill, and Moon is going to be left alone. All by his lonesome in a 1v3. And he's going to get spotted out by Captain Zolo, who will have no trouble taking his head clean off his shoulders as Zegg get to 12 rounds. However, they have not managed to break the economy for TMG. They should be able to buy up. And there we go, TMG. Glils, 3 AKs. They're a team who don't let economy decide what they're gonna do, which makes for some very interesting rounds. And Defiance floating around. That's Petri, AKS, and Moon. Now slowly creep up towards Ivy. There's Roach. The timing. The timing. Captain Zolo gets a kill, and that could have been a free kill for Roach, but Moon does manage to turn around and get the frag as Petri finds Outlaw as well, and all of a sudden man advantage has been neutralized. Captain Zolo alone is getting triangulated. Formless finds Defiance, but Captain Zolo will survive for how much longer is the question. He gets another kill, he's looking for more, but Petri and Moon will team up to get the kill, leaving it all on Sami, all by his lonesome in 1v2, which is very much doable here. They're going to get the bomb down. They're so very low, and Petri guts the dink though. Sami down to 54 points of health. You should know where both the players are. But they've made their escape. He can just stick this. He can just stick this. He can just stick this. 1 second remaining, and Moon will come to the rescue, and he manages to get the kill. But Sami, balls of steel, almost getting the defuse, but in the end it was not to be. They can, however, buy up very, very happily. A lot of cash. Loads of cash. See the AWP in the hands of Defiance again. Just looking to find something. This setup from Zegg, it's pretty much the opposite of how TMG go about things. TMG preferring to play much more aggressively towards outer yard, while Zegg, they like playing way from the back of the site, like even beyond the bomb site. As Pasha gets spotted out by Roach, who's not going to bother taking the fight quite yet. Just going to re-smoke off Pop Dog. Team Flash coming in as well. Cheeky Agon from Outlaw. I haven't seen this one in a while. Usually I've seen the T's use it once in a while, but it's a once and done spot. Can work out. His Formless is jumping around. He spots out Captain Zolo. Petri has moved up. Is he going to check above him? It's highly unlikely he's going to check this angle. And he gets taken down. Outlaw barely taking any damage. He spots out another player as well. Pasha will find Captain Zol in the meantime. But it is a 3v4. But Moon playing it very smart and cheekily. He did not get the immediate trade, but he comes in barreling in. Finds two. Formless finds another kill. It's all in Defiance all of a sudden in a 1v3. And all the Moon and Formless are very low. Defiance just has an op to work with. Moon just almost single-handedly saving that round for TMG. Defiance is floating around. He has no idea where the other two players are. He spots out a player. Formless will fall. But now that's going to give away his position. And Pasha and Moon are floating around Pasha. He's going to just sit out in the open and gets a headshot. That's TMG to tie things up 12 all. The scores are tied. Tags up. And Zegg Esports money is right now looking a little lackluster. The eco play. The two players waiting for them. It's Pasha and Moon, and they know this, and it's going to be Moon taking the fight. Pasha ensuring that they have no egress whatsoever. They pick up all the kills. One player remains, and that is Outlaw, who's managed to push in towards IV, but there's nothing much you can do. Round's going to be done and dusted. TMG will get to round number 13. And for Zegg Esports, though, they have lost two in a row, a couple in a row. They have about an average of $2,000. You can see it's yeah, they have the second round loss bonus. The third round loss bonus is going to be for $2,400. So we should be seeing the buy coming in, but it's going to be very sloppy. But it's going to be very shady buy, so to speak. And Petri's there to get the kill. It's going to be M4's Kevlar, a smoke, a flash, maybe a kit. Yeah, pretty much the buy which we expected. There we go. M4's all around. Couple of smokes, couple of flashes. Defiance going for the scout buy, which means he's freed up a little bit of cash to go for the kit and the nade, flash, and the smoke as well. But I mean, there are different ways to look at this. But I personally, I'd go for the utility buy. And I mean, Formless gets a kill, but the double push coming in from Captain Zolo. Moon looking for the trade, and he gets the kill. But Captain Zolo doing God's own work. He's finally going to get taken down, though. And all of that looked pretty interesting. Sami's going to be left alone. This force buy not working out. I like the aggression, but in the end, TMG coming out on top in almost all those deals. Formless picking up a huge triple kill. Sami is going to be left in a 1v2. Bomb's going to get planted. Patrick with the AWP. And Moon, Petri. Whew! Spot out Sami. Not able to get a shot though. And Moon is there to get the kill. 14-12, and for Zegg, money's wrecked. Now it's decision time. They should be calling for attack timeout right now. No one's called for a tactical timeout yet. Now he's going to decide whether to go for the force buy rather than just try and play it for overtime. Considering there's only 3 rounds remaining, playing for overtime makes sense, and that's what they're going to be going for here. Light pistols and armor, and yeah, it's going to be the max loss bonus kicking in as well, so they'll have more than enough money to go for the buy the next round. But just pistols and armor, some utility as well. And for TMG, this is a round that they should be looking to win without, you know, making a mess of things. Roach. I like what they're doing. Defiance, finding a kill in Petrichor with no one to trade. That is a little iffy. Not gonna waste any time. Fast play, just pushing in, and that's information being conveyed as well. Consider rotation taking place. Sees that at that range could be troublesome though. And Sami, he's in a great position. Formless should check the angle. No, he won't. He's gonna get taken down. Ux will go for spray. Moon's gonna get the kill, but here they come barreling in one by one. Defiance, 2 huge kills. Pasha is gonna be left alone. And TMG seems like they have indeed made a mess of things. Zegg Esports will win the round, winning a round that they had no business winning. And TMG, I think the second round, they've lost to Pistols. Third round, I'm losing track. And now Zegg Esports takes a timeout. Okay, that works. This is a very good opportunity for Zegg to kind of close it out. I mean, they're on the CD side of Train. If they can win this round, they can kind of break the money for TMG, who will go for the force buy anyway. But Petri will have to drop some guns, and in fact, Moon. Okay, if they let's do some math here. Some math. Get $2,000. So Petri's gonna be 7K, which means he can buy an AK and drop it for a teammate. He can buy for himself. He can drop an AK to Ux, for example. Moon can buy up for himself, just for himself, and Pachasile will be, and Formless will have to make it with pistols. Formless can go for a UMP buy. Pachasile will only have to like go for a decal and armor or something like that. So it's not gonna be a great buy if Zegg wins this round, but if they manage to break that round, then TMG's money is broken, and Zegg can pretty much close this one out 16-14. So this round is very crucial for Zegg if they want to close this game out. They want to win it if they don't want to take it to overtime. But TMG though, well, it's equally crucial as well. They need to win this round, obviously. But they've been looking a little sloppy as well. Their anti-eco's quite shaky, so to speak. Here we go. Petri, fast play out, AK in hand, and he is going to get kissed in the face by Captain Zolo. Pushed him through the smoke. What is he even... How does that even work? But it works. It works out for him. He gets the kill. Formless is like a rabid dog, a rabid hound that you just unleash, you know? It's literally just barreling up towards Olaf every single round. And Captain Zola still floating around. That is huge from him. He gets the kill. Both Petri and Formless both have fallen. Captain Zola hasn't taken any damage whatsoever. He's going to peek out wide. And he's going to spot out AKS as well. Caught napping. One player remains here. Sorry, 2 players remain here as Moon will get the kill. But now Pachasile will fall too, as Moon will have to go for an ace, and he's going to be caught with a flash out in his hands, but he's to kill somehow. And Captain Zolo is looking for the quad kill, and he will find it indeed. As Zegg Esports, they win a crucial round. They get a 14 rounds, and more importantly, the money is very shaky. Now, Petri can drop a gun. They're going to go for the force, of course. Formless can buy a UMP for himself. Pachasal, I believe, would go for pistol and armor. Petri's going to drop an AK for AKS, while Moon will buy up for himself. Why isn't Petri dropping an AK for his teammate? Why isn't Petri dropping a gun for his teammate? That's just dumb. Just almost like they're not communicating. Which they probably aren't. Knowing TMG, they probably aren't. They probably aren't talking to each other right now. They're like middle-aged ladies who, you know, after they have issues, they just give each other the silent treatment. That's the only reasoning, right? Because Petri had $2,600 and he bought up a lot of utility. He could have just saved one flashbang and dropped naked for his teammate, either to Ox or to one of these guys. He could have, which he didn't, which tilts me. What also tilted me was Captain Zolo going for the exact same play from the previous round, which Petri punished him for, and now it's a 2v3. But AKS has picked up an M4A1. More than Ox. Oh, spots out Sami. They should be careful. Why are both of them looking in the same direction? I don't even know. As Roach will find AKS, but Moon's going to be left alone. 29 seconds. And his position has been compromised. And they know exactly where he is. His defense is going to be holding towards the site. Moon. He's got to get the bomb down. He's looking everywhere, but except where Defiance is going to try and get the bomb down here. Defiance sneaking up from behind. He should spot out Moon, and Moon is going to be looking the wrong way. Defiance is going to get the kill, and that's going to be 15 rounds for Zegg Esports and TMG's money. Well, they at least get the bomb down, but it's going to be $2,600, $2,700 bonus money kicking in. Yeah. It's not good. It's not good. You can see. Petri can buy. Moon can buy. The rest of them is going to be Galil's. Yeah, there we go. Now, this is where Petri can drop an AK to Pasha Sahil. And... did he drop a Galil? Yeah, he dropped a Galil. Okay, he actually dropped a gun this time around. Alright. With Zegg Esports, one round away from getting the win, getting the big W. Just need to hold forward for a while more. TMG are strapped when it comes to utility. Sucks using the smoke to push up deep. Try to spot someone out at the edge. He's gonna walk on out. Outlaw. Wrathing of bullets. I think he spotted out Ox there. And a flashbang is going to come out. It's not going to blind anyone though. Ox finding Roach, but he won't get the kill. Outlaw's going to peek out and he gets a trade, but Moon replies back. He knows another play right on top. And Roach is so very low, just crouched down. But in the meantime, the play is towards the inner bomb site. And Sami, what can he do here? The bomb. Zolo's going to find Petrichor in the meantime. And he is going to get saved. Moon, formless. Quick kills back to back. And now it's all on Captain Zolo. Was left alone in a 1v3, as ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are going to go the way of overtime. Zolo. He's got no kit. He's going to try and stick this, but Formless will get the frag. 5 kills of Moon and Formless as we go into overtime. TMG Online, top lel. Top lol, top lel, top lols, top keg. Should open up a pub called Top Keg. You know, like a comedy club sort of thing. That is if I get the money, of course. In the meantime, overtime round number 1. Zegg, option on the CD side. No ops at all for anyone on display, that's curious. Sami is going to get himself a free kill, finds 2, finds 3, looking for more, won't get the 4th kill as Petri will get a trade, but Defiance will make sure that's all he gets. Moon is going to be left alone in a 1v4 with the bomb down in no man's land. He's not going to be wasting any time, he's just going to be smoking his way and not pushing out quite yet. Roach has already made his way to his top of pop. What is even... What was Defiance doing there? Okay, 1v4, and they give him 2 separate 1v1s. And now things are starting to look a little interesting. Outlaw should end this. And there we go. Outlaw getting the kill, making cleaning up things. Looked a little interesting there, or a little horrific if you were Zegg Esports, but they managed to clinch around out. And TMG, no bomb planted. They're gonna go for the buy again. This is, of course, MR6 $10,000 rule set. So if you lose 2 rounds back to back, especially on a CT side, your money is usually completely, utterly destroyed. And even on T side, you won't have much to work with. You probably manage to scrounge together an AK, a couple of Galils perhaps, but that's about it. It's Petrichor. He's going to try and unleash himself out towards mid, waiting for the pop. The flash is good, but Roach is ready and waiting. He was blinded there. And while dabbing, he gets the kill. And Defiance finding 2. Moon and Ox have all the work to do here. And Ox, he does find Defiance. Smoke out. Moon not able to spot the player on top of the train, and he will go for the spray, but Sami with a quick kill, leaving it all onto Ox, who's going to find 1, almost gets a second kill, and he drops down. How is he still alive? I don't know, but Sami with a cheeky little shoulder peeky jiggle shoot there, and shot there, and that's going to be the round. 17-15 for Zegg. As TMG's money, like I said, it's not going to be that great. 3 players could buy up AKs for themselves very, very happily. Posh and Formless will, however, have to make do with Galils, or maybe UMPs, or pistols. I don't know. It's not going to be a great buy, is what I'm trying to say here. Roach ingressing out towards Pop. You see Formless jumping around. He doesn't see Roach. We should be a little wary of this. Roach expecting the flash. Pop flash. That's not going to happen, as Formless is trying to sell something towards Brownhalls all by his lonesome. But looking at Roach's position, he's gathering a lot of information. So you can see they haven't quite rotated yet. As Roach gets a kill onto Formless. In the meantime, Outlaw, completely blinded by his own teammates' flashbang, will get the kill, but Captain Zolo doing God's own work, drops 2 kills. It's a great peek out there, but he peeks out a little too prematurely, but it's now a 2v2, and Defiance managed to snake his way towards Ivy. This could be huge. They have no idea, and Moon will, however, still get a drop on him. It's all on Sami here. 32 seconds. They know where the bomb is. Sami knows where the bomb is. That sucks. That's a giveaway. That is a problem. Now they know exactly where he is. He's going to get the bomb down. I'm not too sure why Sami's waiting for so long, especially when he knows it's a 1v2 and probably looking for someone to peek in, I guess. But ideally, you would have tried to go for a play, because even they don't know where you are. Like I said, some curious decision making coming up from both the from many players from both the teams. And Ox, he's doing his best just to try and take the attention away from his teammate, and he's gonna fall with Moon with the immediate trade. Nice trade game there for TMG, as they do manage to get at least 1 round on board on their T side. Now TMG, they win all 3 rounds in a row to take this game, and to win 2 rounds to ensure that, you know, it does go to overtime number 2. For Zegg, though, they do win 2 rounds on the T side, which is very much possible, because TMG's CD side has been pretty lackluster indeed. Smoke comes in now. As long as Zegg don't push out through the smoke like complete madmen, this can, you know, this could work out. Petri, his head not spotted out. Well, now he gets spotted out. Or does he? Well, we have the x-ray, so he does. He should see him. I see him. Roach. Okay. He gets a kill. Trade does come in. Alright, that was curious. I thought I was blind. It could be the Go TV bug, because the smokes, they display themselves differently. But actually, no, I'm not in Go TV. I'm watching it on the in the server itself. But AKS going off, finding 2 quick kills, leaving it all on Defiance, and oh no, he runs out of bullets and Defiance gets a kill. He knows where the last player is. He's on 15 HP. Formless pushing in. He knows how low Defiance is. He's going to get on top of the train, spots him out, goes for the spray. Not allowing Defiance to get into a better spot as TMG, they tie things up again. Won't be able to pick up the AWP, but they win the round, more importantly. 17-all. As Outlaw in the meantime, getting the opening kill. They're just barreling out towards the outer side. Lux has a lot of work to do. He finds one. Helped out by Formless, who gets another kill. Lux is floating around, trying to do what he can. He gets taken down by Petri with immediate trade, and now it's all going to come down to the last man alive, Sami, and he will fall as well. Formless with a quick double, Petri with a double, and that is going to be TMG on map point. Map and match point. Can they close it out is the question. Money's not so great. Utility, pretty sparse. I still have a smoke and a couple of nades. As Defiance, he gets the kill with a scout, decapitates Pasha Sile, who has been uncharacteristically a little off color today, I'd say. Like, you know, not feeling that great. AKS gets tagged though, and he's gonna get traded, taken down. Are we gonna be seeing overtime? Number 2 looks like it. 2 players survive now. Moon is gonna come down to him, but in such a rough position here, and he's been spotted out as well. And now Zegg Esports have control of this round, complete control of this round, and Forms is far, far, far away from where the action is taking place. The Molotov is going to be deployed as well, and ladies and gentlemen, we just might be seeing overtime number 2 here. Formless and Moon. This would be quite a miraculous effort if they pull it out. Formless is walking out, he finds one. He doesn't know where the other 2 players are, and Sami will peek out, gets to kill Moon, does strike though, but time is not his friend. Time has elapsed indeed. He's going to have to stick it. He knows where one player is, spots out both of them, but a double peek is perfect. That's going to be overtime number 2 coming right up for you, ladies and gents, as TMG and Zegg Esports refuse to bow out of this this game. They just refuse to give up. Now we see this team's refusing to give an inch, and it's going to be the famed Zegg Esports pushing out from the smoke, but this time it might really work out here. Oxa's got a kill, but the quick trade is coming from Defiance. Sami's going to get a kill as well. Defiance picking up a double kill now. Moon needs to do a lot of work, but he is getting slowly trapped. They know where he is. He's getting hunted down, and Forms is far, far away. Moon has got to survive, but he won't. And then he's going to get taken down. 1v3 for Formless. As he makes his way towards Pop, he's going to drop straight down. Can he prevent the plan from taking place? No, he can't. He knows there's a guy in the smoke, though. He should know there's a guy in the smoke. Sami gets spotted out, but he's going to get the kill onto Roach in the meantime. But Defiance, 3 huge kills for him with the AWP. And it's going to be Zegg winning the first round here of the first half. Second overtime. Defiance just trying to go with a cheeky pre-fire. Won't be able to find anyone, however. Now it's Moon taking switching up hopping duties. It's like everyone wants to turn with that gun on TMG's side. To be honest, though, I think everyone apart from Formless, I guess, are pretty handy with the AWP on TMG's side. Haven't really seen Formless with the AWP. Haven't really seen Ux with the AWP as well, but he was showing that he is pretty. He can be pretty versatile if needs be. Defiance once again. This guy is just winning duels at will, and he finds another one. Defiance, I mean, you know, I wish I had someone like him at a party, just opening up everything, all the bottles. You know, there's moments where you don't have a bottle opener and everyone wants to grab a beer or so, and then you're like, you know, does anyone have an opener? And then one guy comes up, is like, just pass me the bottle, and just opens up all those bottles with his teeth. That's Defiance. That's that guy. And he's just opening up sights with that big green gun of his. And TMG, they're like, yeah, we need to save. They lost the first round. I'm going to lose this round as well. And that means their money is not going to be looking good at all. At all. And they don't even save the AWP as well. Petri can probably drop a gun. And Sami, he's on the hunt. He knows this. He's like, if we can take away one more gun, it's going to be huge. Posh is going to pop. But Pasha Sahil will get the kill. They won't be able to survive. Yes, they will. All three players survive. But still, this buy is going to be very shaky indeed. Now, as we get into the final round of the first half here, they're going to run in through the flames. No, wait, what? Okay, then they decide to run out through the flames and the smoke. And see, that's the thing with Zegg Esports, right? That's like, you can see him face planting over there. Like, oh, shiz, the camera can't see him. You can see his body face planted against a wall. Yeah, there we go. His face planted against the wall. That's pretty much my face right now. You won 2 rounds. You know the money is poor for TMG. You know they don't have much money to work with. Why would you want to force the matter? Why do you want to, you know, rush out through the smoke and the flames? Why not take it a little slow? Let TMG use up all their utility. Take it a little slow and, you know, play for it pick-based, right? That can work. Sometimes I feel Zegg Esports, they try and overreach a little bit, you know, just try and push things a little too far. It's like, hey, you know, I'll know how to drive a car, and next thing they're trying to sit on, you know, they try to fly Boeing 747 or something. I mean, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Different controls, whatnot. Very, very shitty analogy, but the point being, that was just dumb from Zegg. They had that round. It could have easily been 3-0 for them in this half. They could have closed this game out. I mean, they would have been at map and match point. Instead, they opt to run out like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. However, what I do know is that TMG are 1 man down. The top fragger, Petrichor, getting, actually no, the second top fragger now because Moon has stepped up. Has been taken down. And it is a a Mexican standoff, so to speak. Nice Molotov, though. An outlaw. Ooh. Taking a lot of damage. He's going to be forced back. Double Molotov. And Ux is going to get the shot, though. What a shot from him. And he's going to find another one as well, opening it up single-handedly. And now things are looking a little dicey here. Defiance, he misses the shot, but he will somehow survive. Ux not able to take advantage of it. He will fall. 3v3. This retake is on. Although most of them are very low indeed, and Formless peeks out from Pop Dog. He gets to kill Sami. He's going to be walking in and getting the kill nonetheless. Now they know where Formless is, but do they know where Pasha Style is? The question. Defiance is going to be looking the wrong way though, and he's going to be spotted out. Gets taken down. Sami finds a kill though, but now it's all in Formless, who's managed to sneak out. This is so smart from Formless. Sami probably thinks he's still inside a Pop Dog, and he will get taken down. Formless with the clutch as TMG. They're going to, well, tie things up again. 20 all. Alright, production seems to have messed up with the scoreboard. Production, if you can. The thing with our production team is sometimes they just leave me alone. And they just leave me hanging. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Nade right in the crotch. Pasha Style's gonna be feeling a little bit of pain there. As I do see TMG trying to exert a dominance of his outer yard. It did come down to us getting 2 quick kills earlier on, but Petru with a beautiful shot. Finding Outlaw, but not before Roach. Did manage to find Formless earlier on, and Roach is going to get double peeked, but he gets a kill before he gets taken down. A trade's going to go the way of the CTs. Now it's all in Moon and Pasha Sahil. And a peek comes in, but 2 huge kills from Moon and Pasha. How did it even work out? That was a perfect crossfire, but somehow Zegg Esports, it doesn't work out. You know, Sami, I've lost track of the number of times he's been left in the clutch situation. And he's gonna get the kill. That's what happens when the bombs drop all the way back in Moon. He's gonna come out. He has no idea with Sami, and Sami's in a great position. He clutches it out. Zegg Esports, they are on map and match point. Can they close the game? To 21, and this buy is shaky at best. 2 M4s of Famas, the P90, and the Scout in the hands of Mr. Defiance. We've seen what he can do with the Scout, though. Can they close it out? Because even though they won that round, there was 1 guy surviving, which means money's not that great. TMG, they do have the advantage here. Slowly creeping up. Waiting to drop down. There's no one marking towards upper. TMG. Just waiting to explode. Just waiting to explode out towards the lower bomb site. Rotations are going to take a while as well. Because Zolo's are all the way up towards heaven. The smokes are going to come in, the flashes are going to come in, and Sami is going to be seeing a lot of action here. They should be checking the angle, and they will this time around. Pajasal is going to get the kill. Defiance needs to find a kill, but look at how deep Forms is pushed in, but he doesn't get the kill though, and this is just messy here. Pajasal strikes, he gets a kill. It's a 3v3 though. Pajasal just floating around. All he needs to do is try and stay alive, and he is going to do more than stay alive. He's going to get a kill, and Roach is going to be left alone, and he's going to fall. We will be seeing overtime. Say it with me. Number 3. And the dual op setup comes out for Zegg. That's interesting. Zolo in Defiance. Zolo still holding the line. Doesn't get the kill though, but there is a player to trade real quickly, and they're gonna line up for him, and Sami almost gets the third kill, and Petri's gonna be left alone, and he's gonna run out, and there is gonna be Roach waiting for him to kiss him goodnight. Zegg Esports 22 rounds. Well, TMG calling a timeout. All right. I wish I could call a timeout as well. For myself. I'm like, timeout. I'm gonna go, step out, grab myself something to drink and come back. I'm curious to see what TMG are thinking of right now, though. I mean, they have sometimes it seems too committed, just seem extremely committed to taking over the sites, and they just seem to get a little tunnel vision, if you ask me. But and it's the same with Zegg as well, right? You know, they have the advantage and then they just rush in through the smokes. Alrighty, game's gonna resume. That's TMG around down Zegg. The op out, the hands of Defiance. Is Captain Zola gonna go for the dual op? Is the question. He hasn't bought up for himself, and nope, he's gonna be wielding the M4A1, which he's been pretty on point with, won't lie. TMG, what are they gonna do? Pausa style. Fast play towards Pop. He's going to drop straight on down. The smoke right there. That's going to block him and stop him in his tracks. In the meantime, Moon and Ox making their way towards Ivy. And Formless waiting towards bathrooms, looking for any aggression from the CTs. Petri is trying to find a pick here. Nade's going to sail in. Won't do too much damage, though. It's Petri. Floating around towards mid, trying to find something. Some opening. Kind of an unnecessary Molotov, in my opinion. Oh, Moon lucky there to stay alive. Double Molotov, again, now he's got to make his escape. He's taking a lot of damage here, double Molotovs. But I'm not a big fan of having your incendiaries used up so early on without, you know, being so sure you're going to be doing much damage or holding the T's back. Because now they have one Molotov remaining, and if TMG go for a wall of smoke, you don't really have much utility to counter them. You have some flashbacks, sure, a couple of nades, sure. But that's about it, you know. 30 seconds, the player's going to come in. Ox is going to open things up here. They come charging in. Roach with the reply, though, and Petri's going to get a kill in the meantime as well. And a fast strike towards the outer bomb yard. And TMG, they got control of the site. And they should be saving here. Zegg Esports realizing there's not much they can do. Defiance still floating around, though. Probably go for some exits, perhaps. But Petri, ready and waiting. Finds both the kills. That was a well-sprung execute from TMG, just bursting out in tandem with each other. Ux picking up the opening kill, then Petri taking the second one, I believe. 40 kills of Petrichor. The third overtime here. For Zegg, though, winning the first round means they have more than enough money to go for the buy. It's Formless finding Roach. The double drop down working out. He was kind of low though, but gets the kill. And that's all. He'd be pretty happy with that. In the meantime, Outlaw and Captain Zola pushing towards Ivy, not able to get the kill though, not able to get spot anyone either. Petrichor now floating around. Whew, gets tagged down though. I don't think he hit a shot. Expecting someone to peek out from towards Ivy. It's TMG. Man advantage, but they still need to get into the bomb side. They still need to get the bomb down. They still need to get 4 more kills if you want to close out this half with a 1-round advantage. I never noticed those 2 spray cans there. I never noticed the spray cans there. Can't make out what it's saying though. Huh, small little things. In the meantime, the hit is going to be coming in towards the inner bomb train, the bomb site, the B bomb site, and Defiance and Sami. I'm not too sure why Sami's holding that angle because Defiance got it locked down. So comms, where are the comms? Molotov out. Flashbang is good. Defiance still peeks out. He gets a shot in, not able to get the kill. And now it's going to come down to Sami, but he just gets 1 kill. They still need to cross on over. Petrichor is going to get a huge frag onto Captain Zulu. And Defiance, though, decapitates Formless. The bomb's going to get planted in the meantime. Now it's a 3v2, but Petri is there holding the line like a turret. And Petri, tight angle for him. And Outlaw comes around the corner, and Petri picking up another huge triple kill as TMG. Well, they get to round number 22. Or is it 23? 23, I'm sorry. They get round number 23. And Zegg needs to win 3. Okay, you guys aren't seeing the chat because I'm seeing the chat. And Formless just said, I need to take a shit, guys. And they're all sad faces from everyone. I need to go for dinner as well. Yeah, I don't think this game is ever going to end. Just buckle in, stick around. This game is just going to go on. It's going to outlast the heat death of the universe. 23 to 22. So Outlaw. Oh, such a great spot. Spotted Petri Corbin completely whiffs the spray. And Petri just trying to stay alive. There's Captain Zolo. Roach, a lot of work to do. Goes for the pre-fire, cheeky pre-fire. Moon. Double peek is great to get both the kills, and now Sami is going to be left alone in a 1v3. Can get a kill on the Moon. That's a huge kill because Ox is internally bleeding. And Formless. How long can Ox survive? He's just running around. He's just running around. He's like, I'm just going to delay this and distract for as long as possible. And Sami, he's actually snuck in towards Z. Now, if he plays his cards right, spots out Ox, a headshot as well. Kind of was the smoke, but he's gonna get the bomb down. He knows where Formless is coming in from. It's all in Formless. Sami's gonna fall. This time around, he won't clutch it. Formless with a little bit of a celebratory wiggle there. And has he sold his knife? He used to have a knife. Anyway, TMG at map point. And now Zegg need to win 2 in a row. They need to win 2 rounds in a row to take it overtime number 6. Sorry, number 4. I'm losing track of things. And TMG just need 1 more round to close this one out. And the double up setup comes from Zegg on the T side. Now, it's been done before. The triple op setup from Zegg Esports. What the... What? are you guys even thinking? Okay then. I don't even. I mean, 3 ops on the CD side is questionable. On the T side of Train, especially in a round that you need to win, like you need to win this round to stay alive, and you go for a triple op buy. That, I mean, look, I don't know much about Sri Lankan Counter-Strike, but if that's the meta over there, fair enough. But it's why? Why? Why can't we squeeze toothpaste back into the tube? Why can't we have world peace? Why can't we solve world hunger? Why is Trump such a strange man? These are the questions in life that we really have no answer for, and this is one of them. Why do you go for a triple op setup on a round that you desperately need to win? Is it a bait play? Because I don't know how, but this might just be working out. Moon's gonna fall as well. They gotta win this round. They're actually gonna win this round with 3 ops. I don't even understand what's going on anymore. What is life? What is life? What are you doing from this? Do you not spot the shadow? You spotted the shadow. You see the shadow from this. It's risky. And they win a round with 3 ops. I'm a little lost for words at the moment. I mean, I don't know how they won that round. They somehow managed to do it, but 3 ops, yeah. Let's not see that again, please, please, never again. Moon with the op. It's like everyone's taking turns with the big green gun. That's pretty interesting. Ox playing slightly off angle towards E-box, where he is ably supported by Petri and by Moon. Here comes a play towards Ivy. Moon is there to shut it down. Pasha's Alfonzolo as well. Will this actually end is the question. Defiance just jumping up on top of the train, but he's going to fall, and TMG are going to close it out. GG, well played. 25 to 23. What a marathon game that was. GG, well played. I'm going to grab some dinner. You guys should as well. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, and TMG finally taking that OT game 3 times, 25 for themselves on the scoreboard, but India securing the victory for themselves against Sri Lanka. It is going to be a very interesting game to go on with. I mean, phase 2 seems to be catching up pretty fast. So we're going to end Counter-Strike for now, but coming up next, we have Dota 2. If you guys have missed out on any games, want to check them out, you can head out to our ESL YouTube channel. This event is brought to you by HP's BenQ, HyperX, and Intel, and Nodman Gaming. I'm your host, Angela, and I'll be right back with some Dota 2 for you very shortly. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the ESL India Premiership Winter Season Phase 2. I'm your host, Angela. And coming up next, we have Dota 2. We have Sara, Kollo from Sri Lanka going up against our Indian team. Now, this team is called FLC. They are from Delhi. They recently formed. They're new to this scene, but they do want to try their luck in the Masters League. And they've been trying it. And they're really happy that they're getting to scrim against some really good teams in India. But today, they are going up against Sara, Kollo, who are from Sri Lanka. Again, another team from Sri Lanka. They're very well known in the local scene and have participated also in the ASUS ROG Masters. They qualified for it. They did come into the ESL India Premiership in the October phase, where they performed exceedingly well, giving them a slot into the Challenger League, and after that giving them a slot into the Masters League of the winter phase. So in the November phase, they are going to be the team entering now, and we're going to see them live very shortly. The game is going to be casted by AFK Gaming, but I'll be joining them, so I'll see you all in there, and I hope you guys enjoy the game. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good evening to everybody tuning in. Welcome to ESL India Premiership. This is the winter season. We are in phase 2 of the Masters League. We have 5 little chimps versus Sara Kollo. The 5 little chimps, we have Shizu, G2, Dino, Nashua, and the Dark Knight. Shizu is the captain who's also going to be the drafter. Angela, why don't you take over Sara Kollo?
Hey, what's up? Sara Kollo. You're gonna have Standard, AB, Mister, Paradox, Toad Boss, and Satan. Now, I didn't know it was called Five Little Chimps. I always thought it was called Five Little Champs. But chimps sound cool. They decided to go and ban out the Night Stalker for now, and the response from Sara Kollo is gonna be the Husker.
Yeah, me and Sammy were having a small discussion on that yesterday. 5 little chimps. Yeah, so chimps is short for chimpanzees.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I see.
So
Yeah, I
Night
could get
Stalker
that,
ban. Yeah, so first phase Husker ban. Interesting ban by Sara Kollo.
Yeah, yesterday these players did play. I mean, FLC did play yesterday, and you did tell me that they kind of had a game of 20 minutes. And after I did speak to a few players, and they told me that they're very new to playing tournaments, and this is one of their first tournaments. So I'm expecting them to keep improving with every game they play.
Oh,
And
definitely. I hope so too. I mean, these guys, I mean, I saw them get I shouldn't say this, but they had a very rough time yesterday, man. Like, they didn't have enough experience, they didn't have enough levels, nobody had enough 30k net worth lead, and they were just getting absolutely bullied. Khans was literally standing outside the base, taunting them like, "Come at me, bro, and try and kill me." And even while they tried to kill him, they couldn't kill him without dying, like without sacrificing one or two of their heroes. So
I'm
I
going to
can
give
imagine their
props to them, and
frustration.
I'm going to give props to them for at least trying. I mean, coming into the ESL India Premiership and being in the Masters League, it is kind of pressuring for them. But for now, they're playing their cards safe. They have banned out the Viper. They were opted to ban out the Batrider. Meanwhile, Sara Kollo has decided to go with the Beastmaster ban. Now, that's a very interesting ban to me. Were FLC playing that hero yesterday?
I don't think I saw the Beastmaster being banned yesterday at all. Although I could be wrong. It might have been banned. I haven't seen FLC, like personally, I haven't seen FLC play Beastmaster at all. I've seen a bit more of stuff like Necroforce. I don't know if they play Brewmaster in this new patch. Brewmaster is a really hot pick. It's like an instant first pick in most games, and they go with the Lich. Okay, so I
Ooh,
have seen.
safe. Very
Yeah,
safe.
doesn't reveal too much. Lich can help out mid. He can help out safe lane. He can go wherever his team needs him to be in the early stages of the game.
That's
Pretty
true.
decent first pick.
Sara Kollo banning out the winter for now, and their first pick gonna be the Earth Spirit, a very hot favorite in the new patch. I've been seeing a lot of people spamming that Earth Spirit in games just to like climb their MMR ladder. So this first pick is, I like it. I like it. This could turn into anything because both of them have got very versatile heroes. Lich could go mid, like you said. They could pick up something like a Storm Spirit mid, a Puck mid. Anything could season. I don't even think I would be surprised if they have a carry mid with the Lich.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure about the Storm Spirit first phase pick. It's generally not a good idea because then you have like 3 enemy picks to counter that, and they go with the Nyx Assassin. So Nyx Assassin again, quite similar to Lich in the aspect that he can kind of be anywhere where he needs to, except that he's much more versatile than Lich is, and he can do more stuff than Lich does, basically.
Definitely, and SK going into a combination where their fourth and fifth role seem to be very versatile if they are going for a fourth role Nyx Assassin with a fifth role Earth Spirit, unless it's a Nyx offlane, which I doubt. So they've got a good ganking potential coming in from their side. For now, we do see FLC picking up the Enchantress next.
Yeah, so this Enchantress can go either offlane. We did see some of that last patch. I'm not sure how good that is in this patch, but Enchantress can be played in the offlane as well as she can be played as a roaming foe. So I guess that's kind of to rival the Earth Spirit and make sure Earth Spirit doesn't have too much of a free time. He goes anywhere, Enchantress will be waiting, making his life difficult. And she makes the life of Nyx Assassin difficult to like. As a Nyx Assassin, you have a hard time dealing with creeps and a hero. Like if it's a 1v1 against a support, you generally come out on top because you have decent right click, you have high HP regen, so you can impale and take a good trade. But now with the Enchantress, that gets a little trickier.
That is true. That is true. I'm looking at FLC's two pickups, and I'm thinking that maybe they are opting to go for a lineup where they could just quickly push and end the game. They could even opt to pick up a Rasta next if they want to. I see Sara Kollo, and they are more of the ganking kind of team. I don't know how they perform. I haven't watched them play before. So Vengeful Spirit getting banned out from Sara Kollo, and Invoker getting banned out of FLC.
Interesting
Risky.
plans. Yeah.
I would have loved to see an Invoker this game.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we had an Invoker in Masters League. Quite a while. So let's talk a bit about the Vengeful Spirit. So Vengeful Spirit, she has been shifted from that position 5/4 role into the position 1 role quite recently. An active mid-game carry with decent damage output, has a disable, has another swap, can scout with some vision, has minus armor, so pretty strong mid-game pick. Also, like you mentioned, goes very well with pushing kind of lineups. So yeah,
They're
they
doing their math over there with that pick. DK getting banned on Sara Kollo. I want to talk about this particular ban because Dragon Knight wasn't really much into the meta before this, but I think with the new patch, he's become much stronger. Is it something like that?
I think he's pretty decent now. He was decent back then as well, but I'm not sure what makes him so much better this patch. I guess you can argue that the changes to HP, how HP regen works with the strength, like so with increased strength, your healing and health regen gets amplified quite a lot.
Pretty tanky
So
then.
yeah, pretty tanky and hard to bring down, especially with the Dragon's Blood. And the Dragon's Blood got a slight buff. So the talent that was at level 25 of 2 times Dragon Blood armor slash HP regen, it got shifted to level 20. So he can pick that up earlier, be even more tanky and hard to go on. And basically, DK doesn't really need a lot of armor items unless there is something like unless there's a lot of minus armor on this side.
All right, and Witch Doctor getting picked up by Sara Kollo. I gotta give a shout out to Witch Doctor, man. I've missed playing this hero so much. Looking at Sara Kollo's lineup, the only hero I can think to counter this would be a Silencer. Because if these three are going to get their combo of FLC, are going to be in a little bit of a trouble.
Yeah, definitely. Although this leaves me a little confused as to, is this going to be a Nyx
What's
assassin?
the lineup? I mean, what are the lanes for this lineup? It's
Yeah. So I think Witch Doctor is mainly going to be babysitting whoever is the safe lane. And
Yeah.
Nyx Assassin is going to be going in the off lane and the Earth Spirit will go over it. Oh, and the Shadow Shaman. Well played, Angela. You predicted that pick.
It is going to be a push lineup coming from FLC. They did, I think, have that trouble yesterday where they felt that the 20-minute mark is where they're losing their grip. So maybe let's try pushing. Pushing helps.
Yeah.
Pushing always helps.
Yeah, you'll never get to the, like, if you're in the game before 20-minute mark, there won't be any 20-minute mark. We spot.
Correct. Sara Kollo looking to pick up their mid till now and their off lane, unless the Nyx is going off lane. They are also looking to pick up their carry. A lot of options open till now. The Templar Assassin is still in the pool. They have Anti-Mage, Spectre. Void is still open for them. They also could opt to go for the Terrorblade, but that would be... I could see FLC picking up a Terrorblade in this kind of lineup for themselves.
Yeah, definitely. Terrorblade is a super good pick here. It'll be interesting to see if Sara Kollo chooses to deny the Terrorblade by picking it here. I think they should go for that. Terrorblade is actually decent against the heroes, although not great. Once he has the BKB, he can just rip Enchantress and Shadow Shaman apart completely.
Ooh, the Queen of Pain is still available for both the teams. I think she would also fit pretty well mid against... They both not pick their mids, so whichever is their mids, I think Queen of Pain would fit perfectly well into their drafts.
Yeah,
Silencer still an option though.
Sara Kollo, they really lack some pushing potential right now. Witch Doctor, Nyx, and Earth Spirit, they don't really offer any sort of real pushing potential. They also lack the ability to take Roshan, whereas with the Enchantress, if she has a decent start, and along with the Shadow Shaman wards, you can easily take Roshan early on in the game if you have a decent start. For Sara
Definitely.
Kollo, I don't see that being a possibility, even if they get ahead.
Unless they opt for an Ursa? Puck!
Yeah,
It's gonna
maybe
be a
Puck.
Puck mid for them. Beautiful.
Yeah, so why pick Queen of Pain when you can just pick the counter to Queen of Pain and
You can just go for the Puck. I do like this option because their ganking potential is beautiful. If they do manage to take down FLC before they even start pushing, they take down a hero, which makes it really not possible for them to push anymore. Sara Kollo has got this game in the bag because I just believe that 50% of the game is won in the draft. So it all comes down to how these last picks happen. For now, we're going to see Mirana getting picked up. Ooh, I love that one.
Yeah,
Very
so
versatile.
Very versatile indeed. I don't know if this Mirana is going to be going. I think this is a mid Mirana. I suspect that. Decent against the Puck because of the long attack range. Base damage is not so high though, so she might get denied a lot. But yeah, I think you'll have the Lich helping out, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem.
FLC really needs to work on their tank right now. They have a lot of damage coming out from them. They've got the push available, but they don't have a tanker. The DK getting banned. Very good play coming in from Sara, Kollo, and their last ban is the Void. So I don't think they needed to ban the Void. They did have a Witch Doctor. They could have opted to go for a Void carry. But for now, FLC got to be very careful about what they decide to ban at the end. If they do end up picking up a Spectre and Sara, Kollo, it could be really, really dangerous now.
I think a good pick for both the teams here is a Bristleback. So Bristleback, it helps Sara Kollo a bit with the pushing potential because he's just this annoying siege unit that, how do you even zone him out? Like with heroes like
he does not
Lich and
die.
Enchantress. Yeah, he doesn't die very easily. So,
Did he get a buff in the new patch?
he didn't get any real buff, but I think his talents got reworked. His lifesteal got moved up to level 25.
Okay.
And that's, yeah, I think that's the only change that really happened.
Is it still there that on level 25 puck gets 420 gold? Like,
Yep.
that is just broken. That is just broken. For now, 22 seconds on the clock. FLC looking to pick their last hero. Decided to ban off the anti-mage for now. They really need to pick up something that could help them sustain these fights. Ursa could work for them. They could get something tankier than that, maybe even a Terrorblade.
I think Juggernaut is also pretty decent here.
Juggernaut, yes, definitely. Juggernaut could work in for them. I'm not understanding this Lich pick now. After seeing the other three heroes, I feel that they lack a little bit of disability on the side of FLC.
Okay,
It
so
was
the
squishy.
the Enchantress is definitely off lane. I think the plan is to put Enchantress solo against the Nyx Assassin, and the Enchantress does decently well against the Nyx Assassin because if she gets a creep or two, she can easily zone out the Nyx Assassin, make his life difficult right at level 1. And ooh, Timbersaw!
Timbersaw.
Yeah, Timbersaw is downright one of my favorite heroes and super good against the lineup as well. They don't have a lot of innate burst to take down Timbersaw.
So who's going to be their mid? Is it going to be the Mirana mid, or is the Mirana going to go carry with the Enchantress mid, Rasta with her in the bottom lane, Timbersaw off lane, Lich going mid with them?
The lanes are very versatile right now. I'm not quite sure what they look to do here, but yeah, all these picks very versatile, except for the Shadow Shaman maybe.
They did tell
Enchantress-
me that this team did tell me that they are kind of new to this whole thing, so maybe they're also playing to their comfort heroes, not only going through with the draft. That is possible.
Although I don't think I've seen FLC play Timbersaw before, but yeah, Timbersaw, he's one of the heroes that if you're good at him, you can just destroy. Oh, and a
Oh my
Chaos
God.
Knight.
I love
That-
Sara Kollo's draft.
Yeah,
It's
that
beautiful.
should strike fear into the hearts of FLC. Although Timbersaw is decent against the CK, if CK gets a good start and Timbersaw doesn't, he can rip Timbersaw a new one.
Lich's ulti could do a lot of damage if it does fall on Chaos Knight. But
Yep.
this is a little risky for FLC. So let's get into bets. Who do you think is going to take this game?
I think like winning your lanes is winning the game for the most part. Like if you manage to win all 3 lanes, you just automatically group up and push, and there's nothing much enemy teams can do about it. So for the lanes, I'm favoring FLC here a little bit because of their Enchantress and their Lich. I think the
Okay.
lanes are going to be a bit stronger than Sara Kollo's is. And Sara Kollo, they don't really have those heroes that can catch up because if they fall behind in these lanes, I don't see CK farming and catching up unless like FLC overextend and make a few mistakes, which I don't think is going to be likely if you're going to opt for a pushing draft. You have to be very, very disciplined. And if you that discipline is what pays off in the pushing draft.
Yeah, and this is an India versus Sri Lanka game if we put it down in clear words. So I'm hoping the boys from Delhi do take this game, but I would be favoring a little bit towards Sara Kollo because I do like the way their draft is. They've got a lot of mobility, disability. That puck is going to be a pain to mankind in this game. But excited to see how this game is going to go.
Yeah, on the brighter side, if the puck gets ahead, these supports are going to be like the supports. He's going to be a nightmare for the supports.
Yeah, so heading into the game.
Okay. My camera is acting up for some reason.
Alright, just gonna quickly introduce the teams while you fix your camera. FLC Shizu is gonna be on the Lich. We're gonna have Timbersaw, who's gonna be played by G2. FLC Dina, who's gonna be on the Mirana. We have Denial on the Rasta, and Enchantress gonna be played by the Dark Knight. On the other side of the river, we have Stand and AB, who's gonna be on the Witch Doctor. Meister, who's gonna be on the Earth Spirit. Paradox on the Puck. Nyx Assassin on Toad Boss. Nyx Assassin, who's gonna be played by Toad Box, and Satan, who's gonna be on the CK.
Okay, my camera is completely ruined for some reason. It won't stop shaking.
Alright, there's gonna be a gank in the bottom lane now. The smoke is gonna pop, and we're gonna see Sara, Kollo taking their first kill for themselves. Rasta gonna take a fall, and they're gonna head off to take the bounty rune, mostly from the Radiant side. Wow, that is a good start for them.
Yeah, my camera control is completely screwed. Just give me a second here.
Alright. Meanwhile, everybody gonna head back into their lanes. We do see the Enchantress going in the top lane. She does want to take maybe the bounty on top, but we have the CK standing over there in full form waiting to collect that ruin. Bottom lane, lots of action happening over here. They do want to go ahead and take another circle. Timbersaw bringing in those reinforcements for himself. Gotta just collect the bounty, and Nyx Assassin gonna just head off in the bottom lane. Gonna have Flocky just reconnect.
Yeah, I'm back. So, had a little issue with Dota. So, I am back. Anyway, so who? Oh, looks like Sara Kollo already picked up the first blood. Who did it go to?
Yeah, it went to Puck. He took the kill on the Shadow Shaman. They placed a lovely ward in the bottom lane.
That is not a good indicator.
Nyx has opted to go for the boots.
Yeah, he really needs to. Yeah, like if he gets caught by the shackles, he's just dead. So I can sympathize with the boots. But oh, in the bottom lane looks like Lich just right-clicking Toad Boss right now. Not much action going on, but in the top lane, Abhi, he's wrapping around the Chaos Bolt on the Enchantress. Along with the Paralyzing Cast, the roll is gonna miss, but CK is still following. Right-click one. Dark Knight, he's dropping super low. TP out. Is he gonna be successful? They spot him out. No, the CK is gonna get the last right-click off.
Wow, that was a very systematically planned gank by Sara Kollo. The Mirana opting to go in the mid lane, not in the bottom lane. Timbersaw going to be the main person in the bottom lane. Puck doing quite a lot of damage to her there. She would need to get some more tangos.
Yeah, the Puck has a lot of base damage. 77 77 damage with the double null talisman. Mirana, not so good. 54 even with the Wraith Man. So nothing too much happening here right now. Nyx Assassin, he is getting some EXP, so that's good. And looks like the Dark Knight, he's sacked the lane completely. He's just going to be jungling for the while. Trying to get some EXP. Looks like he's super afraid of these two supports, and rightfully so. Like, these supports are super strong against Enchantress. Paralyzing Cask, really good. Like, you can just hit, like, third on the creeps and stun them for 3 seconds. Nothing much they can do about that.
I feel this Lich could be more useful in the mid lane because the Mirana is struggling a little bit. She could just
go...
hold
that thought as Paradox in the mid lane. He is getting a little aggressive onto Dino, who's not having the best start at all.
Yeah, they need to start switching the lanes. I mean, FLC can send the Lich mid lane, use that sacrifice, deny some experience for that Puck, which will make it easier for them in the later phase of this game. FLC's Enchantress getting that basic experience from the top lane.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
CK. His item progression is going pretty well. Cool? No. I'm sorry. Having a bit of tongue slip-ups today. Yeah, so his item progression is looking fairly decent. He has the boots to himself. In the mid lane though, this Mirana, she's not having a good time at all. She has 4 last hits compared to the 15 of Paradox. And
Paradox seems to be on a ball for himself. Rasta opting to go for boots.
Paradox just eliminates Mirana. She stepped a bit too close in the illusory orb forward with the waning rift. Just absolutely destroying Mirana. And this is what we talked about earlier. This Puck can't have a good start. If he has a good start, like FLC, they don't have really good answers for that because all their heroes are super squishy, and they lack the proper disable for the Puck.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, they need to shut down this Puck early game. I mean, the mid lane is always the hardest, the earliest, and I mean, okay, your Mirana is not that strong. She's not able to handle it. Switch lanes, because in the bottom lane, I don't really see this Lich doing anything. He's just pulling a few creeps with the Rasta himself can do. Nyx Assassin not really gonna... Nyx Assassin is gonna get his experience. It's not like he won't. On the top lane...
Enchantress. Yeah,
yes.
She's onto the Earth Spirit. She has the Shard Golem. So a cool thing you can do with the Shard Golems is... okay, no, it only works if you're Chen, but... Anyways, if you have one Shard Golem and you enchant another creep and the Shard Golem is about to expire, you get those 2 Shard Golems and then you end up having like a 1.8 second stun if you chain it perfectly. Because those 2 little mud golems, Shard Golems as you like to call it, they spawn and even they have a stun of 0.6 seconds. So heavy lockdown. Just with that one creep. Mid lane.
Bounties getting collected. Mid lane has become nighttime. Vision gets lower. Nyx Assassin sees the invisibility. Gonna just leave it for the puck. That means Paradox looking to kick a gank here. They could opt to go and kill the Lich. The pings have been flown out by the Nyx Assassin.
Yeah. In the top lane, once again, Misa, he's trying to contest the Enchantress, trying to limit her farm as much as he can, or just sap some EXP to make sure that this Enchantress doesn't have the best time at all. And yeah, he's just sapping EXP, he's happy standing here. In the mid lane, Dino, he's just eating illusory orbs to the face. This Mirana, she's not having a good time.
Maybe picking the Mirana wasn't the best option. There's gonna be the
Hold that
coming
thought, in the mid lane, Leap is in, illusory orb is gonna connect, no, right click number 1 and Waning Rift is gonna ensure the kill. So Puck not even committing the invisible rune over there, he just punishes the misstep by Mirana. Now on the bottom
lane. He seems
lane.
to be having a ball of a time.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like this Puck is just gonna...
Alright, meanwhile top lane we do see a Maledict used on the Enchantress. The stun does follow him, the Witch Doctor in a little bit of trouble, but the Enchantress needs to get out of there. There's gonna be the stun coming in from the CK. He has used a Reality Rift, they could get another shot off, but no, the heal is just gonna keep him alive. It's gonna just head back.
Nature's attendance saved him there, like that was so well timed there. Thankfully, it healed him back to full HP. Maledict even didn't do a lot of damage because Maledict was casted after the stun and after like the Reality Rift and the hit, so if it was casted before maybe they had a chance, and now Arrow flies out but it's gonna hit the siege creep.
70 gold! Secured.
70 gold, yep. I mean, I don't even blame Dino for that. I mean, he's just in this really bad position where he has to play defensive because if he tries to even just stand in the lane, he's just gonna get like destroyed by the Puck. He's gonna keep eating illusory orbs to the face and there's nothing much he can do about it right now.
True that. Plus their ward placement doesn't really give them much side in the middle lane. It is on the Radiant side. That means that Puck won't even... I mean, okay, that leap has been used already. Now he's got to be really, really careful. Paradox summoning up everything he can. He has sent out the arrow invis available on Puck.
Yeah, he is gonna heal himself right back up to full, and Paradox did use the invis rune, so couldn't get much value out of it anyway. But
Rotations flying in on the bottom lane. We do see the stun falling in on the Rasta. He's going to be chopped down really quickly over here. The double stun does fall in from the Mal and secured. Earth Spirit gotta get out of there. Timbersaw gonna secure a kill for himself.
Yeah, now the Timbersaw. This Nyx Assassin should be dead, but no, Timbersaw does not have level 6, so I think this Nyx Assassin is gonna be fine. Yeah. FLC, they can't even get a kill without giving up one of their own. Things are looking really bad for them. Although this Timbersaw is having a really good time, so he could potentially be the the person who carries the game for FLC. What
do you think about this mid pickup? I mean, against the Puck, do you think this Mirana was the right choice? Would you have opted to go for another hero instead?
Definitely. Like Mirana innately doesn't do very well against the Puck. Mainly because of the way Puck's spells work, and he can chase the Mirana if she leaps away. He has Dream Coil to prevent her leap, like you can get stunned by that. Waning Rift as well, making sure that you can't get hit by the Starstorm. Phase Shift because the Starstorm cast animation is quite long, so when you use it you can easily phase shift it. Yeah, so...
Dino, again a little bit of trouble, has used the leap already, needs to get out of there. Call is on cooldown for 30 seconds, but Paradox running away meanwhile on the other side of the map.
Yeah. Shizu is gonna fall to the Witch Doctor. And now the Nyx Assassin, he's looking for trouble. Timber Chain forward by G2. He does have enough mana for another chain, but the stun is gonna come out and make sure they can't continue this kill any further. But hold that thought, Shizu. He's really wants the kill, but the Earth Spirit here, he's gonna stun up the Lich and that should be fine. And a Haste Rune spawns right beside Toad Boss. So, yeah, and he's gonna steal it from the clutches of FLC.
Run, Nixie, run all the way back to base.
Yeah. I'm a little concerned that they're trying to shut down G2, but they just end up feeding the kills to the supports, and G2 could potentially just carry his team on his back here if he keeps getting farmed the way he is. He's already queued up the Bloodstone.
Paradox has already got the whale.
Yeah, very early whale for Paradox here. 8 minutes in.
8 minutes in.
He's got 1.3 gold left over.
Definitely. 57 creeps to his name compared to the Mirana who's sitting at 12. The only person behind him right now is a CK who's at 54. Timbersaw, like you said, could be the only option available right now for FLC to push through.
Yeah. Looks like FLC does not have a really solid game plan to come back in the game. They need to hope for Sara Kollo to overextend a bit, and then this Timbersaw can punish it, get a few Bloodstone charges up. and then maybe he just becomes a tanky presence on the battlefield that they can't deal with. So, I mean, it could work. I'm not gonna count FLC out of this game yet. I mean, they definitely have a very good fighting chance, but they need to play the cards right for the next 5 minutes. They need to smoke up, try and get a kill on one of these supports or the Chaos Knight.
And they need to fix their warding, because right now their wards are not really going to help them get a lot of sight on what Sara Kollo is up to. But they gotta give it some time.
Dream Coil misses. Oh no, it hit on Dino, and yeah, he's gonna leap away, break the coil, and he's gonna Waning Grip. But now Timbersaw is here, so is the Shadow Shaman. They're looking for Paradox. Illusory Orb is on cooldown, and now it's gonna be back off cooldown, so he should be fine here. The Shadow Shaman, Nyx Assassin as well. He's here. They're looking for the Timbersaw. Impale, where is it? Impale misses. That's not good. Timbersaw now with a Chakra, man, but he just ate an Illusory Orb and he lost half his HP there. They can't fight this. They need to get back. And get back he will indeed. So a slight misplay by Sara Kollo there, but nothing to be too worried about. Yeah, the fuck. He is stepping a bit too far forward, taunting FLC a little bit.
Rotations flying in. The Lich is going to head off mid now. They do want to try and take a gank off here. They do need it. 1-8 on the scoreboard. Timbersaw heading back into the lane. He needs to get some more farm up and running. Nyx Assassin doing pretty well for himself, sitting on level 6 for now. We do see the Spirit who's on 4. Paradox sitting on almost level 11. And the CK is just untouched.
Yeah, CK has had the time of his life. Paradox has had the time of his life. These mid-game fights are looking tough for FLC, but they can win this. I have confidence in their I'm confident in their ability to push and their picks. You just need to make sure that nobody gets instantly bursted down by the puck, or like the Timbersaw at least doesn't get instantly bursted down by the puck, and he should be fine. He should be able to survive the fight and get a few kills in return for them.
Definitely. Dino now trying to get as much as experience and level as he can. He's become level 7 for now. He does have the Moonlight if they want to use it. But
yeah, he's just farming up jungle creeps right now. Not much he can do. He's sitting on boots and Wraith Band. Nothing.
Paradox picked up a dagger.
Oh god. That is a very, very early dagger. And yeah, he just decides to show it casually. I mean, even FLC should be expecting by now that this puck has had such a good start, so it's likely he has a blink dagger by now. But oh, jump forward. Yeah, Waning Rift. Dreamcall is gonna catch him, and once again, Illusory Orb forward. That is gonna kill off Dino. Well played by Paradox there.
I feel Dino is a little worked up about that leap skill of his. He's using it a little too fast, giving Puck that opening that, okay, he's already used his escape, he cannot really do anything else anymore, and that kind of gives him more confidence to get even deeper into the tower.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice, to be honest. Like, if he doesn't leap, he's just gonna get right to the tower. If he leaps away, he has an Illusory Orb to follow up, man. Double damage in the spot in the top lane. So it's going to be interesting to see who picks that up. Dark Knight, he's closing in on that level 6. They could potentially turn on the CK with that impetus. But just as I say that, he's going to get critted twice in a row. What? Oh boy, the CK doing quite the number on the Enchantress. I mean, I guess that's what just happens when your CKs get so far ahead into the game.
Definitely, and let's give some props here, because Sara Kollo, they are among the top, one of the top teams in Sri Lanka, and FLC have just started off the tournaments.
Looks like Bucky's rotating to the bottom lane. He has a double damage wound, Waning Rift forward. Where is the Dream Coil? It hits onto 2, and Shadow Shaman is gonna fall immediately. And now they're going on to the Timbersaw. The Nyx Assassin, he's stunned up, but he is fine. He has 20 reactive armor charges. And now Earth Spirit, he's dropping low, and so is the Lich. Illusory Orb, but it is gonna get blocked by the raindrops, and he went the other direction. So they couldn't pick up the other kill, but Paradox, he's diving for this. He really wants the Lich kill. He's gonna spot him out. The Moonlight Shadow is wearing off. Right click 1, right click 2, and Shizu is gonna fall. But now, Paradox, he's out of mana. Toad Boss, he's tanking a lot of tower hits. What is he trying to do? Does have the healing style and magic on, so he should be fine. So, in the end, a favorable exchange for Sara Kollo. Not even an exchange.
112 on the scoreboard, top lane getting hammered away here, CK in his own world. Meanwhile, the Enchantress and Mirana just trying to get whatever they can out of this. Puck opting to go for a Dagon.
Yeah, I mean, when you're so far ahead, you just get a Dagon and just kill people. Dagon is also like, it's not that he's just picking it because he's ahead. It's actually super good against the Timbersaw as well, especially when you have the wheel, because Timbersaw are quite resistant to physical damage. So what are you gonna do? You burst them down.
And at this point of the game, it's very similar. No matter what you make, you are still overpowered. So I guess right now FLC's best strategy is to try and play it safe, try to stay together, and maybe just hold for some time.
Yeah, oh boy, the CK as well, he's also so farmed up. He has the Echo Saber and the Armlet because he got the tier 1 and tier 2 tower and the kill on the Enchantress. He's also closing in on that Blink Dagger, so seeing a bit of the Cat build, he did popularize it by picking it up on this CK. Wasn't really a thing before he started picking it up and people realized it's good. But meanwhile in the bottom lane, looks like FLC, they are gathering up. They want to start pushing out these lanes. Dino, he doesn't have a lot of farm to boot, but at least he's completed his phase boots and has something to offer. A little bit of right-click potential, if nothing.
Rotations flying in from Smoke of the Sea getting popped in by the Rasta and the Puck. Witch Doctor and the Puck are coming into the fight.
This could be huge. Timbersaw, he's out of mana completely. Waning Rift illusory up forward and the Shadow Storm, he's just gonna get eliminated. Chain Frost bouncing around for now, it's doing quite the number, but FLC, they're just getting destroyed by the CK. They do pick up the Witch Doctor and the Earth Spirit pick on the back of it, but Dino, he might lose his life for it, and a 5-for-2 trade for FLC. Not looking good for them at all. All the kills going to CK.
I don't know why the Mira did not use the Moonlight Shadows. I think if she had, the team wouldn't have suffered such a major loss. They did get a lot from that fight. I mean, killing the Earth Spirit and the Witch Doctor, giving them a little bit back momentum.
Yeah,
but a little bit of misplay, I think, coming in.
They had dust already, so I mean, I don't think it's worth popping it. You really want to be crucial with how you use those Moonlight Shadows because they could like swing the game right back in your favor. And looks like he did expect that they were all just gonna die there, so he decided to use it. I mean, I don't think that they would have survived if Moonlight Shadow was used either way. The supports had dust and sentry wards too, so that's fine. So Meister, he's queued up the Blink Dagger straight up. Pretty decent follow-up with the Puck, so that's good for them. Satan, he's closing in on that Blink Dagger, only 200 gold away, although he is sitting on low HP. Starting to retreat towards his base. Haste Rune is going to spawn at the top lane.
Hood getting picked up for now on the Timbersaw. He has decided to go for the Voidstone, also opting to go mostly for the Bloodstone.
Yeah, so Midas being picked up by the Enchantress. I think good pickup by her. I think she realizes that there's no way they beat them early game right now, and the only hope they really have is going super late. Have the Puck become a huge presence.
I somehow don't understand the Midas pickup. I mean, you're already losing the game. Making an item which is not going to help you much is pretty much that. I mean, you could have opted to go for something else that would give you more sustainability.
Puck just zapped the Enchantress over there with the Waning Rift and the Wheel of Discord and the Taken. Oh boy, that has to hurt if you're FLC.
Meanwhile, CK on the Nyx on the other side, just casually killing the Mirana with the Earth Spirit. They seem to be all over this map. Rasta really needs to start dropping more wards because they really have no sight onto what is happening.
Yeah, G2, he's also he doesn't have a lot of levels, so he's also gonna have oh my god, the Shadow Shaman getting zapped once again. But Paradox, now he's out of mana. He does not have Illusory Orb for another 4 seconds. That looks like they are just gonna retreat. They don't have the... With Shadow Shaman and Mirana dead, I don't think they can really fight them right now. Oh,
you know, these are those kind of games where you just don't like playing support. You just don't, because you're just gonna keep dying so much.
Yeah, I mean, but they do have some decent teamfight potential. The Chain Frost did quite the number in the last fight. Sara Kollo, they were able to pick up a few kills on the back of that. But yeah, outside of that, they don't really have decent teamfight potential until this Timbersaw gets a few more levels up. He still does not have the level 4 chakram. He's still level 9. Chose to max out the Timber Chain over the first kill. I think I might have wanted to see a bit more of the first kill, considering you're going up against 2 strength heroes, Earth Spirit and CK, but gotta hold that thought as Earth Spirit, he's gonna catch out the Timber, so silence is there, CK is there to follow up with the Reality Rift, and the Sun gonna be committed, but now, oh god, he's gonna get zapped once again by the Puck. Now he's Dream Coil forward onto 2 heroes, CK, he is dropping super low, and Smoke is gonna be popped, Armlet toggle by Satan, keeping him alive. Well played by him. Paradox just cleaning up on the backline, gonna pick up the Lich, and CK, he is gonna pick up the Mirana. Wow. Well played by Satan, that Armlet toggle. Really doing the work for them, that fight.
I guess the last game of Counter-Strike where we did see that long overtime, Sri Lanka was like, wait, let Dota start, just wait. We got our horses, we are ready to take this on. They seem to go all out.
Yeah, he's just like the tier 3 tower for the Enchantress. Right, they're sending a message to FLC. Oh, boy.
Look at the ward placements. I mean, right now, Sara Kollo's warding is just beautiful. They have side over every part of this map. The sentry wards have also been dropped down really well. 18 minutes, 3:25. What are your thoughts? Where do you think FLC went? Where do you think the storm started? I mean, what went wrong?
It started right off the bat when they got the first kill on the Puck. The Puck had more experience than the Mirana. The Puck naturally has a decent matchup against the Mirana, does very well against her. So the good thing is that, like, if you have a good start on a hero that does well, the enemy hero is just going to get completely stomped. That's what happened to the Mirana over there. And yeah, she didn't have the best time. Puck just kept getting massive, kill after kill, and Mirana, she had to play extremely safe, but I mean, if you try to play extremely safe, you end up being extremely poor, and you lose the game anyway after that, so what's the point?
That's true. Maybe a Queen of Pain would have been a better matchup against that Puck. I mean, a lot of people keep telling me that Mirana really does not fit into the meta. Bottom lane, Zayden just gonna take a few hits, armlet toggle, and just get out of there.
Yeah, I disconnected from the game.
He's picked up the Reaver for now for himself, and the Witch Doctor got his basic items up. We do see the dagger already up and running on the Earth Spirit. Nyx Assassin, meanwhile, picked up the Hand of Midas. He's opting to go for the dagger himself. Lots of mobility coming in from Sara Kollo.
Yeah,
Dagon
they have
level 4.
Yeah, level 4 Dagon, oh boy. This is gonna hurt.
Oh!
The Timbersaw, he needs to be afraid, even though he has the hood to fight. Uh-oh, top lane. I'm sorry, the mid lane. Mirana just getting bursted down with Paradox, but looks like he might pay for it with his life. Shackle is there. The Timber Chain misses. Nyx Assassin, he's in the vicinity. He's gonna catch a double stun. Illusory orb out. Is he gonna be able to make it and live? Oh, blink forward. Nice dodging of the Timber Chain there by the Puck. Well played. Now Toad Boss, he might be in trouble. G2, he's really looking for blood. He wants to get something off the back of that, but Toad Boss, he's just taunting Timbersaw right now using the Mana Burn on him. Yeah, I mean, this is when you start realizing that this game is kind of lost in the lock.
Ouch.
Uh-oh. You know what? I think I need to stop moving my camera away from the Puck. He's just getting kills left, right, and center.
He's got 14. His score is 14-0-7.
Yeah, and he has 130 last hits. I mean, when you have those many kills, it's hard to maintain a decent number of last hits. But yeah, Paradox, he's been on top of his game today.
And they're just gonna continue pushing mid now. Objective Dota coming in over here from Sara Kollo. They know they have taken all the kills required. Now it's gotta take down that tower and then mostly head off for Rosh after that and then go into their base.
Yeah, CK just finished the Heart of Tarask. I mean, do you even survive now? I mean, do they even kill the CK at this point? What do you think?
I'm not really concerned about the CK now. I'm more looking at this Witch Doctor. He seems to be enjoying himself. He knows he's not going to die. He's fine. The Lich I'm worried about. He has really no farm on himself. Really poor sides coming in from Radiant. The Dragon Lance still has to be picked up by the Enchantress.
Yeah, and they're gonna lose the mid tier 2 tower as well. They can go high ground here if they want to, but looks like Satan, I think he's eyeing up the Roshan, or is he going back to farm the Ancients? He's gonna go back to farm the Ancients. I think if they get Roshan here, they can easily just get all 3 sides of frags without even having to fight.
Yeah, I gotta agree to that one.
High ground, use your Phantasm, and that's easy tier 3 towers and racks for you.
Yep, Rosh is up, and we do see CK charging first to Rosh. He gets popped up by the Witch Doctor. I don't think right now FLC can contest this. I don't even think they know that this is happening right now. They need to just secure their... They can hold high ground. That's what I can give them now. They can hold high ground. They've got the Enchantress, they've got Rasta Woods.
Yeah, but I don't see a way they can kill these CK illusions, which are gonna be the real problem because he has a
So you don't kill the illusions. So you wait for the ulti to end. You somehow survive all that. And you wait for mistakes to come out. These are not times where you try and do things. You try and not do anything. You just try and survive. Hold your base.
Yeah. I mean, the Aegis was picked up by the Puck instead of the Chaos Knight, so that's interesting to see. Looks like Paradox, they just want him to go full YOLO mode.
He's like, today's your day, be the MVP, go do whatever you want.
Yeah. I mean, he already has been the MVP after those kills in the mid lane and just dominating the Mirana. But jump forward, take it, Waning Rift, oh god, the Mirana just melts. And Shadow Shaman was committed as well, so that means it's not a really bad position, so they can't defend high ground. Now CK, he's doing some work on those tier 3 towers. They're trying to clear the illusion, but they're just so damn tanky. Yeah, uh-oh. Once again, jump in by Paradox, eliminating the Enchantress, and the Timbersaw is gonna fall as well. Chainfrost bouncing around, but it's not gonna do much. Oh boy. Yeah, I think this might be mega creeps for Sara Kollo, yeah.
FLC are a very fresh team, and Sara Kollo are one of the top teams from Sri Lanka. So, I mean, I gotta give FLC the props for trying, because only if you played a lot of tournaments you kind of learn a lot, and that's where you kind of figure out how to get better. So it's good. It's good. You also would have had such days, man.
Yeah, I've had those days, man. Like, trust me. Maybe I haven't had these tournament games, but yeah, I've had those pub games where I just felt completely helpless. And I felt like, oh, I have to hold that thought. Enchantress, she's gonna fall. Dota Boss picking that kill up with the help of the Earth Spirit. Yeah, so Phantasm has run out. Aegis is still there on Paradox. And yeah, look at FLC. They just huddled up deep in their base. They smoke. I think this is the final play that they're gonna make. What are they trying to do? They're trying to wrap around. They're just walking towards the bottom lane. Look like I have to hold that thought. Timbersaw getting gone on. Zap again from the park, the Taken. And he even picked up the Desolator. He just wants to end. He's pinging his team to take the tier 4 towers. Crew mega creeps.
This is the time where I like to tell teams that there is this option in tournaments called call GG. If you think you cannot win the game, just call GG.
Oh god, Enchantress, yeah. I mean, I guess what they're trying to do here is they're just trying to talk about what went wrong. The things that went badly for them, you know. And FLC, they know they can't hold, they can't do anything. They're just trying to push out the bottom lane so the network doesn't look so bad and they don't feel too bad when they look at this game on the scoreboard. But yeah, they're losing the base. Next Assassin, he is steeping back. Earth Spirit, jump forward, stun is going to connect on the Shadow Shaman. Looks like he's going to be the casual. And indeed he is. Moonlight Shadow being popped. Lich, he's steeping back. But the throne, it is exposed and Timbersaw is going to end up falling. Chaos Bolt on the Enchantress along with the Dagon. Oh god. She's just gonna get zapped. Timbersaw buys back, but he just gets immediately thrown back to the base. Irana connects onto the Chaos Knight. Chain Frost being used, but it's not gonna bounce more than once. And he's just standing and manhandling the side of FLC.
Yeah.
Dropping super low, however, he may end up falling. Get Timbersaw. Chakram, yes, he is gonna fall. So finally, FLC pick up a core kill. Oh boy, that was 1,300 gold, but I have to hold the thought. Dream Coil comes out on the Shadow Shaman.
Throne's pretty low on HP. Gotta just be GG, I guess.
Game.
Alright.
Called by Dino, so they're not gonna let the throne fall, they're gonna call GG before that, but it falls anyway. Well, that's it for today, folks.
Alright, 25 minutes GG. Not bad. Pretty one-sided, I would say, but yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, FLC, they're just looking to learn, so kudos to them for trying. Anyway, that's it for today, folks. Do tune in tomorrow, we'll have some more Dota to act.
Alright, and it was great casting with you, man, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Good night.